I done put down like 5 of these things, and we live already.
We live. It's your girl Wing. I am here with my brethren and our special what do you call it? Our special co-host host. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourself. I know what y'all doing. Shit, this ain't nothing new.
What it do? You know who it is. Savage Vandross.
Oh man.
Savage.
Okay.
You know. Check me out, Savage Vandross on YouTube, Twitter. You know the regular vitals. I talk to the next one. We ringing around. Who we got in the top right? That's Bishop, right? What it do, huh?
Oh man. That's it. That's all I got. Oh man. I'm here for the long run. Tricking ain't easy.
I hear you. And to our left, we got, our special guest co-host today. Introduce yourself, fam.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, man? It's Mr. Check the Temperature, man. Follow me on YouTube, Temperature Check. Follow me on all my platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Mr. Check the Temperature. I definitely got my Hitman Holla live interview coming up next Tuesday, so I'm definitely excited about that. And we working, man. Maxed Out 2 is here, man. I'm in the building, man. I'm in the building. Maxed Out 2. Let's talk about it. I'm ready.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm ready too.
It's gonna be a movie.
I got Rosenberg Raw with a 30.
Yo, you talking ridiculous, man.
What?
What's in that bottle?
Rosenberg Raw with a 30. I've been drinking. Listen, I've been drinking. Listen, don't do this to me. I'm old. Okay, y'all need to give me a pass. Let's hold on. Wait. If Uncle say anything that he don't normally say, I've been drinking, so I apologize to all the supporters. I got Rosenberg Raw with a 30.
And you the wild dude, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. If Jesus came back today, he'd strike you down, huh? Cause you was wild.
Yeah. Y'all don't want to hear my prediction. Y'all don't want to hear all my predictions.
If you starting off like that, I don't. If you starting off like that,
exactly.
Nah, not 30. But I really believe Rosenberg Raw gonna pull it out though. I got him 2-1. I mean, for me, my opinion, I think A Ward overrated.
What,
man?
What?
Did you not see? Were you not watching Max Out 1?
Push down the bottle.
Hold on. My bad. We live, right?
Yeah.
My bad.
We're live.
My bad. I'm sorry. I've been drinking. Yeah. But Rosenberg Raw 2-1. Nah. A Ward dope, man. A Ward dope. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna lie. He dope.
A Ward catching a 30 unless he pull out a pulverize. Other than that, it's a 30. And the other way.
Nah, A Ward dope, man. A Ward dope. I mean, even though he lost the Riggs, and even though he lost the Excel, but and he is. But overrated. Overrated.
No,
I was joking. I was joking. No, I was joking.
Okay.
I was joking.
All right.
He ain't overrated.
What it do? Since 82 and Jive, what it do? Yeah, but I mean, we'll give our official predictions next week. But if y'all have not, let me say this: if y'all have not gotten your tickets, what the hell are you waiting for? That's all I'm gonna say. Get your tickets. Make sure you're in the building, because I'm telling you now, if Ill Will pull an impersonation, that's some shit you gonna have to see in the building. That's some shit that you dead ass gonna have to see in the building.
I need that second round, all impersonation. Give me the second round, all impersonation.
Yeah.
What it do? We got Blogger Hood in the building. Vic is here. What it do, CC?
Oh, CC
said
in the
she will
building.
be there too. Yes, CC said she will be in the building. Yes.
That's big sis right there. Shout out to that queen.
Ain't nothing like that in the building energy. Yes, CC, definitely.
Yeah.
Yo, CC, you can get any hint that you want, baby. Anything. But you gotta have that in the building energy.
Can you not with our sister in battle rap, please? Can you not with our sister in battle rap? Horrible.
Why not?
Horrible.
That's funny.
Horrible.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. Shoot. My bad.
What's going on with 7? Let's talk about that.
It's postponed. Like we had to move it back. It's supposed to be debuting tomorrow, around 8. We had to push it back because we got like some dope trailers coming and more ideas. So we didn't want to rush the process. I mean, you got seven kings on one platform where the 7th one nobody knows but us. So that's the surprise of the whole
plot twist. Yeah. That's gonna be dope.
Might be one of y'all favorite.
Go ahead.
Hey, might be one of y'all favorite battlers.
It's gonna be lovely.
CC got a request. CC got a request.
What request? What request?
Henny and wings. I want some Henny and wings. I ain't mad at that.
That's nothing. You got it.
Oh shit.
You got it.
Oh,
CC, you going to breakfast with us? Make sure you go to breakfast with us because we going to the spot. Make sure you are ready for breakfast first thing in the morning, and then you do what you do thereafter. What to do? Got money in the building?
Yo, that's the bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be fantastic. All right, now I'm getting my max out outfit together. I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna wear. I just ordered a new watch. Got some new shoes. It's gonna be nice.
Well, y'all see my selection, so I'm gonna need y'all to tell me what I need to be wearing because at the end of the day, I gotta represent the base. So the green, yellow, and white ones is the A's little thing I got going on, and then the other ones is just on some other shit. But yeah, you know. And then my pink is just, my girly thing.
You know,
I'm wearing my old man suit, so.
Is that the birthday suit?
Oh God!
Hey, look, no. First of all, don't act like y'all don't know me when I pull up. When Unc step out the whip, all clean, like it's Sunday.
Yes.
With my old man suit attire. Don't act like y'all don't know me, okay? That's all I gotta say. Don't act like y'all don't know me.
You see me in the whip right now, the panoramic sunroof. You know, it's like that top living.
You got big money though, Savage. You got big money though.
Yeah, your pockets is deep, sir.
Yeah, he big money.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna wear, man. It'll be some temperature check something, but I definitely plan on stepping outside. It's my first event, so I'm amped. I'm super hyped.
It's your first event for real?
This is my first ever event, going to a battle rap anyway.
Oh my God. But you know what? I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that because not for nothing. This is one of the best outside experiences that you're gonna have. As far as big stage goes, shout out to URL because URL always had the big stage, and those was the. Let me tell you, when me and Bishop and the family was out at Double Impact, the first one, man, listen, the Charlotte building was ridiculous. Y'all don't understand how. Like I've been to other big events there. I was at Houston also. Huge. That's when rest in peace, Tech 9. That's when Tech 9 had the building rocking. Their first ever event in Houston, 2-day event. There, they had the home event. Shout out to Houston Barcode. They had the home event where they had the headphones where it was a silent event, which was fire. That whole experience, it's just an experience that you really have to feel. Like this first max out. I feel like the energy is going to be the same. And of course, that's when, we heard about DMX. So they had the tribute music for DMX. Like it felt like a concert environment, but it was still battle rap and it was still family oriented. Like you didn't feel like you was among strangers. You saw niggas that you hadn't seen in years and was like, yo, it was so dope. Like it was so dope. Shout out to Avo. Avo had, when you can walk up and do the commentary if you're media. So people, it was like the vibe was so crazy. So this one, I can't wait.
Hey, Wayne. Yeah. You remember this? Remember we was at Double Impact. And we was waiting on Smack to come out, and it took them a long time. Did you hear them young dudes chanting RBE in the crowd? Remember that? We was in a URL event waiting on Smack to come out forever, and these young fools started chanting RBE in the crowd. For real.
They did.
My goodness.
But like you had so many memories of different things there. Like I had to go because my knee was like the standing is hard for me. And with them, that's one thing. I know motherfuckers quick to holler about people being haters when you critique certain shit that you do. Let me tell y'all something. When you spend $300-$400, see, y'all motherfuckers don't come outside. And you know this is the show, we talk shit. But we also outside. But don't talk about being a hater if you don't come outside. That's my thing. Motherfuckers standing in line. Y'all gotta did y'all see how long that line was for Double Impact? The first one?
Man,
when we drove up, the line was down the block. Yeah. Thank God, shout out to Juju, that we didn't have to stand in line. So we got in. Right. We was right there. But the wait, you don't have, and I don't mean to compare leagues, but shout out to King of the Dot. You don't wait a long time. Shit be going. ARP and them don't play that shit. When they say to be there at noon, your ass better be there at noon. Their line was down the street this first event. And when I tell you they got them motherfuckers in the door, like they got them folks in the door. They was not playing. Sound check had been done already. They was ready to go. And it was just on from there. Now, the only time that we had to wait was obviously, I mean, like we were done at 7:30.
Okay.
But of course, with the melee with Hitman and Cassidy, it took longer. But for the most part, everything goes. You don't really have that with URL. And that's just kind of, you know, how they do. But people love it. And we wait. But I say all that to say, not to be no hater. But I say all that to say, I had to go. Because we was already there 9 hours. And before I left, I'm standing in the back. Bishop and them still in the front. Let me tell y'all, when goddamn, God damn it, your man's.
Get it together.
Get it together. Get it together.
Lux.
When motherfucking Lux came out, that door came out. And he started punching in the air and shit, had the gray hoodie over his head, talking about the 808. This nigga, this big, tall ass country nigga, turned into a whole kid. Them niggas was, oh, Lux, oh my God. Them grown ass men.
Grown men.
Don't run, bitch.
Grown men sitting here crying. Lungs put on.
You would have thought them niggas seen motherfucking Michael Jackson singing "Man in the Mirror" overseas. It was that kind of
nerve of these dudes.
It was that
the nerve of these dudes, Savage. The nerve of these dudes, man.
Right there too. Your ass was right there too.
I ain't gonna lie. So what? I sure did. When Love came out and put that hoodie on, I sure did.
Man, you would throw this Beyonce away. Them dudes was wilding out. Them dudes was wilding out with Hitman in there. Like, that's Hitman. Hitman harder.
They really was.
They did what? Savage, how did they say it?
They came out, niggas was doing the same shit. That's a fact.
They about to do a remix. They about to do a remix of Hitman. I reloaded the bullets that came out of them. They was
I'm sorry.
Right. Listen, that shit was hilarious. That shit was absolutely hilarious. But I say all that to say, those are the experiences that at the end of the day, like, it's cool. Cause I mean, you know, when I can't go, I watch them all, you know, I watch pay-per-views or Caffeine right now. We have to watch Caffeine, but at the same time, those are experiences that you gotta have. If you are a true battle rap fan, especially media, if you are a true battle rap fan, you have to have experiences these things. You really, really have to have experiences that experienced these things, because it's nothing like, you know, like I said, when RBE was at the music room, that was maybe a capacity of about 200. But the battle, I mean, you just felt that much closer. But the energy in that room really felt no different than the energy with all these people. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy.
And one thing is
absolutely crazy.
You can't talk about crowds. You can't talk about crowds if you ain't never been in a crowd and actually seen it and felt that. Because until you actually feel that crowd and people like, oh, it's gas, and that. I'm telling you this. when you feel that shit in the room, like when Will battled A-Wood, and he said this was a form, this was manufactured, and you just feel that wave of eruption. It's a different feeling out there. It's a different feeling. Make you feel
Twerk.
Shit.
When Twerk jumped over Shotgun Suge and jumped in the crowd.
It's different.
Oh shit.
It's different.
He a blood.
He a blood.
What's poppin' blood? What's poppin' blood?
Antonio's blood.
Y'all can see me?
Yeah, we can see
you.
Oh, okay. What's up with y'all?
Yeah. Nothing much. Of course, let me introduce my co-hostesses because we done posseed up since you last was up here. Okay, so you got Uncle Bishop, you got Savage, and you got Mr. Check Your Temperature, newer blogger, Midwest blogger on the scene.
Okay, Midwest.
What's poppin', blood?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, I ain't no blood, man. I don't gang bang. So.
I
don't even know what y'all talking about. I don't even know why y'all keep calling me that.
Can we get this impersonation just one time, Will? Please, just one time, bro.
Just what?
One time.
Just what?
What are y'all talking about?
That's the alter ego.
No,
you don't have the Jamaican connect no more. We got the alter ego, triple OG, brim, blood, treetop.
I have
That's
no
what we
idea
doing.
What y'all talking about right now?
The Jag impersonation. You know what we talking about.
No, that's Jag. That's Jag. Cool. I don't know who he know, but that nigga, like my whole Instagram that got hacked, man, and that nigga got my code. No, that's that nigga. That's that nigga. You see, I don't look like Jag, man.
We ain't going for it. We ain't going for it.
Toenails are definitely not designer.
I ain't got designer.
It's not the Dolce & Gabbana Infinity. You right.
I don't have designer shit. What up, though?
You a simple man. Nothing much. What's going on? 10 days. 10 days.
Yeah, 10 days. 10 days. Max out too. Y'all excited?
Oh man, we can't wait. We can't wait. You got the battle of the year so far. Are you going? This is gonna be your second one?
I don't know, bro. I hope so. I'm preparing for that. I'm preparing for a fight. I know Jag gonna come with it, and I know it's gonna be a different Jag from all the other Jags. So
let me ask you this. He dropped. Now I actually heard those rounds. He dropped some rounds. Did you hear them? Did you get a chance to hear them?
No.
I feel like, because I will say, okay, there was initially there was supposed to be another opponent, and then it was confirmed that it was you and him.
Right.
But he already had shit in the tuck for you. And it was like, okay, that's dope. That's dope. But Will a different nigga. Will a different nigga.
I honestly think it's different. I've been in too many battles, man, to where I could be like, man, this nigga ain't about to, you know what I'm saying? And the nigga that got on the stage and then transformed into a whole nother person on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I can never get caught. I can never chill. Because I don't know who's going, you know what I'm saying? I can never chill. So I think Jag gonna be fire. I really do.
Hey, Will, I can't give you too much props because they're gonna say I'm biased, right?
Where you from, bro?
South Carolina.
Why they gonna say you biased?
Because, bro, I've been rocking with you since day one.
Hey, bro.
But watch this.
That's we gotta kill that narrative. You rock with me, but I bet any money if I lose, you gonna say I lost.
Oh, you damn right. You know. Oh yeah. Respectfully though.
Biased. My fans are not biased. I got fans that hit me up every Will when I'm 17. Said Will, I fucks with you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You be doing, but man, you just be dropping the ball at these times, or you don't do this. And my fans let me know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no
about to get into fans. That, but
so what's motivating
get into that? But about to get,
yeah.
So what's motivating you for this Jag battle?
Him.
Mm.
Yeah, he's the motivation.
I ain't mad at that.
Because last time you had
I'm sorry. How would you say his progression? I mean, it's a natural progression, but how would you say? I mean, obviously he continues to level up, but like, what would you rate it if you had to rate his progression?
Like as far as what he doing in the ring or what he doing outside the ring to get the names he got?
Oh no, inside the ring.
I mean, I guess it's been good. I guess it's been good enough for the people. If I had to rate it, I give him about a 5 or a 6. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard anything from Jag. I ain't heard nothing from Jag that was like, oh my God, like oh my God, you know what I'm saying? I ain't heard nothing like that. Dog said a 3.
I feel like his third against Mav. I feel like his third against Mav. I was like, damn. Okay, we're taking angles now.
It was cringy for me.
It was very cringy.
It was cringy for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, but we gonna talk about that though.
But Will, I got a question, Will, though. Because like when you battled your last industry rapper, when you battled 40, some people were underwhelmed by that performance. So you feel like you got an extra motivation to get this industry person out of here because of the 40 battle?
Yep. Yep. Because I feel like I 30'd him that battle. I watched that battle a lot. I don't even watch my battles, bro. But I was kind of confused that battle. So I was like going off of how people can take an angle and just be like, yeah, this is true. Or even if it ain't true, it worked. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I could say is for myself is, yeah, it worked. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah.
So now you got to go extra hard.
It ain't even about... It ain't even about that. I think it's about giving the people what they say I wasn't giving them. Verse 40, which I think I was. I'll be having people like Lux hit me up about my intro and thought it was like the dopest shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, that intro was just how you painted the picture, and I'm like, nigga, that ain't how the room felt. It was like it was quiet as fuck in that bitch. I'm like, I thought that was gonna hit like a motherfucker. But
but do you think?
Go
ahead. No, I was saying, but do you think? Because I was there, and when you say that fans felt it was underwhelming, I won't lie, I did too. But I'm gonna ask you this. When you watch Jag and 40, and shout out to Phil and says he lost his daughter, but when I looked at that battle, I was there for both.
Trash.
I didn't like either. So trash. I mean that not
I mean all I can say about that. All I can say about that is like, look. You know what I'm saying? Look at like what was the effect of Jag verse 40 versus Ill Will verse 40?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We want me to be calm.
You know, man. No, hey,
we ain't want me to be calm, y'all.
Wing. This our show. This our show.
No, man. Look, hey, Will. Excuse me, Will. All due respect, y'all too motherfucking nice up here, man. Look, let me tell you something, man. You need to win this motherfucking battle 3-0. No 2-1, no debatable going into the third. I need a 30 to end this bullshit that's going on where these motherfuckers be having trash ass battles and then they act like they the greatest. I need you to win this motherfucking battle 3-0. No air balls, no everything back, just like you did with Chef Trez. I need that type of ill will. Ill will.
I got you.
He said he win this motherfucker. He win this battle. I lose my motherfucking money. I mean, never mind. I'm sorry. I can't.
He said he wants you to come in with that manufactured weapon.
Hey, look. I try to progress every battle from now till, you know what I'm saying? So all I can say is, man, Jag said that I have to 30 him to win.
Yes,
that's what
he did.
Said. I did see him say
that.
He did. So if I have to 30 you to win, then I got to 30 you to win. You know what I'm saying? I've done it before. It's hard to do.
It's not. Yep. It's not. Yes. I mean,
and I think Jag gonna be I think he gonna be on 100, and I think he feels like he got a third round to where like, well, at least I got this third round. You know what I'm saying? So I got to take that too. I got to take your third round too. And Dog just said, Will, we need a 30. We don't need no 2-1. We don't need no debatable.
No
we don't
debatable.
need no 1-1 going into the third. Niggas doing this shit and all that shit. Will, we need 2-0 going into the third, and then the third is burying this nigga. I got you.
Man, old Red hurt my motherfucking feelings. I go hard. I mean, I go from here to Jupiter for old Red. That shit hurt.
Man, I think.
But Will is a more complete battler than old Red.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry, Wayne. I'm gone. I don't want to talk about it. No, I can't.
Will is a more complete battler. So this is dangerous. This is dangerous for Jag. I mean, that's big homie, but it's dangerous for him.
It's the most dangerous battle he can ever take on RBE.
I think it's dangerous for both of us. I really do.
How so? How so? For you?
I think it's dangerous for me because I look at it like when niggas get a certain position, and if niggas start feeling like, all right, because I felt like this Jag situation was about to happen. Well, I've said it. I said it on Champion, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But when I said King of RBE shit, I said it just to stir up waters, just to stir up drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I knew it was going to ruffle the feathers when I said it. I ain't the king of I'm the king of beauty. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the king of RBE, the king of URL. I'm not branded, you know what I'm saying, with nobody. It's ill will, bro. So I just wanted to make niggas mad when I said that. But I knew Jag coming into battle rap would see that and be like, all right, well, if I want to be the king, because ain't nobody else calling. You say nobody's calling me, but my nigga, like, have you seen my resume? You know what I'm saying? Like, you say our ARP loyal
that part
to me to drag me back on the stage, but we've only seen you on RBE, bro. I don't know what's going on in the future. You about to be on Summer Madness 21 or whatever the fuck you think you about to get on, but nigga, you'll probably be on that because of this battle, bro. You've only been on RBE, bro. Like, what are you talking about? So I think approaching this battle, I gotta be real precise.
So,
and if I ain't as precise as I feel like I need to be, then yeah, we could fix that situation where we talking about a debatable and all that, because the nigga's hungry. And when you got your back against the wall and you hungry, and the nigga can rap, he's a rapper. So next year, you can't say nobody can do something when niggas is hungry and niggas elevate all. Look at dog.
Nope. I ain't trying. No. We're not doing this. He can be hungry all he wants. He can starve all he wants. We need a 30. If it's debatable, he gonna fuck around and probably battle Mook next.
I don't even want a 30 Jag.
Shit like that.
I want a bag Jag. I want a bag.
Okay.
So your motivation is put him in the bag.
Gentleman's 30. I don't want that.
It gotta be a dirty 30.
30. I don't even want that. Yeah, I want it to be a dirty. There's no gentleman working this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
So we gonna confirm it.
I want it to be a light 30 Jag was. I just edged Will every round. No, I want a landslide every round. Like,
so we can confirm. We can confirm Ill Will. We put Jag's body bag in a body bag and then throw it in the river.
I would love to do that, bro.
So I got a question for you, Ill Will. You spoke on something very briefly, and I think we picked up on it, but we kind of lost track of it. You separated Jag's rapping ability and his battling ability from his promotion ability. So are you saying that he is a better promoter?
There's some feedback.
Hold on, shit. Am I saying what?
Are you saying that Jag is a better promoter than he is a battler? Because you separated the two. You said, "Am I battling?"
I mean, right now, I'm the better promoter. Right now, I'm the better promoter.
That's a fact.
Selling the car by myself on some silly shit.
Oh, that's a fact.
Right now, I'm beating you at promotion, and I'm gonna beat you in the ring. I'm gonna beat you at both. I'm gonna beat you in promotion, and I'm gonna beat your ass in the ring. I'm doing both. Right now, I'm trying to get you up out. All I'm getting is Will. Please get him out of here. So what the fuck else I'm supposed to do? Get him out of here. So I don't know no other way but my way. And my way is pretty good when I'm locked down and ready to kill a nigga. So whatever you got, whatever disrespect, whatever personal.
Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. One of the fans has a question for
do it.
One of the fans has a question for you, Will. He said you top 5 in the game, but will we get a return of Bucket Hat, Will? Talk.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, bro.
But you know,
Bucket Hat.
What you don't know? Wait. What you don't know? What you don't know? What? No, wait a minute. I'm sorry, Mr. Tip. I'm sorry, home. What'd you say? You said you don't know what? Will,
bro. I know. First of all, look. Bucket Hat Will ain't been around for a minute, and it's still been some ass kicking. So if he do come back around, it's going to be a worse one than that. If Bucket Hat Will show the fuck up, oh my god. Well,
you know, Hitman said he's going 30 Cassidy.
I don't know why
it turned out that good.
I don't know why
that ain't got nothing to do with him.
So we got.
Jag ain't Cassidy when it comes to promotion, so I don't think Will got worried about that.
And Will ain't Hitman.
Will ain't Hitman.
Nothing against Hitman. I have nothing against Hitman, but performance-wise, I feel like it's dated. I feel like what we loved about him years ago I feel like him and Show Out, that's a dub. I need something else. It's old. It's really old. The performer that he's always been, that electrifying, you can feel it through the screen. I just, you know what I mean? It's not there for me no more. It really is not.
What was your last?
Who you talking about? Hitman?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. Hitman.
But he was real with Will. Don't get it fucked up. I liked him with Will. I'm sorry. I liked him with Bill. Look, the red is kicking in.
Hitman.
I liked him with Will. With Bill. But
I rock with Hitman. So.
These are two different individuals in what they do. And like I said, Will's abilities are a lot more well-rounded than all three of those battlers, period. So that's why, for me, this battle, like I told Jag is my people's, but like I told him, even with A-Ward's battle, Will hasn't, y'all, like, again, I know y'all seen that shit on screen, but we were standing right there. And that shit, when this motherfucker, he out here talking to niggas in the crowd, he's like everything. When you have that type of person in front of you, how do you prepare for that? You can, but how? Will is very. That's I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. This is scary. That's all I can say. This is scary. Especially when a motherfucker just come out the blue with a whole. And we know, like I told you, you don't do a whole lot of promotion, but when you do, it's like, God damn, I can't wait. I mean, the kid, man, listen, go ahead. Y'all go ahead. This is going to be different. I'm nervous.
One of the biggest things I'm hearing right now is who is the king of the Midwest? And I see it in the chat right now. Somebody's asking, because I'll be honest with you. If you asking me personally, I think if you're coming out of Detroit, Ill Will is the most dangerous. He's more dangerous than Calico. I want to see Ill Will versus Hitman Holla. If you telling me there's a battle for the king of the Midwest, it needs to be Ill Will versus Hitman Holla. And I'm from St. Louis, and I would say that. Give me that. Give me that. You want to see a Hitman that's gonna show you performance. He's gonna give you bars, and he knows he has to, because like you said, Ill Will is different. Ill Will is not the run-of-the-mill battle rapper. Ill Will is like, I make the analogy, certain battle rappers are like water. No matter what position you put them in, they just work. Ill Will just works in every battle. He works. It makes sense. And guess what? He's dangerous, and he can win every battle that he is in. He should be a heavy favorite. So I want to see that one.
So you like Verb over Hitman, Mr. Tim?
No, I'm going Hitman. No, I'm going Hitman.
That's the dangerous part. That's another end of the dangerous part, because it's like Jag tagged me in a poll, and it was 91 to 9%. So when people had that projection and that type of prediction towards you, they expect a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what happened with the 40 battle. They expected so much of me that I didn't deliver.
Right.
Now I feel this battle was totally different. But still, I don't want people to be caught up in how bad. Like, I think people be caught up in it so bad to where, like, I can do as good as I'm doing, but you expected this person to be as bad as they are. So if they're not, you look at the battle different. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it be shit like that, but I just quickly stopped thinking about that and turn it into motivation. It got to be a body. That's the only way I win, like Jack said.
You was the original winner of UFF, so before they started doing all these other tournaments, URL, you was like the original UFF guy. Do you see any of these guys, new guys, they trying to push that can actually see you on any level?
You kind of chopped.
I'm hearing feedback again.
Said,
yeah, it's feedback.
Yeah.
All right, we good.
Yeah.
What you gotta say that one more time? Yeah.
Now I'm saying you were the original UFF winner, and with all these new tournaments and everything, you think any of these new guys can see you from the Saints to the Fonzas or anything like that?
Seeing me?
Yeah.
Shit, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, there's guys in the tournament that I've battled. You know what I'm saying? Like, the last tournament, I battled almost every nigga in it.
Swamp.
You know what I'm saying? I battled Rum, I battled Gucci, I battled a lot of those guys. So, you know.
I had to beat Gucci and Top.
I haven't battled Swamp, you know what I'm saying? People like, I mean, Swamp is cool.
Just cool? Don't do it. Don't do it.
Here we go. 843. Here we go.
Come on.
Oh, shit, man.
I just want to see it.
Swamp is that nigga.
I just want to see it.
Swamp is that nigga. He that nigga.
I just,
I be just watching all Swamp battles.
I just want to see it, bro. I just want to see it because I think that'll really give him a challenge because of okay, even though you from the Midwest, you know what I'm saying, we in South Carolina, it's certain similarities to it because just like, we can't just go straight to New York or whoever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all in the Midwest, we in the South. So it's like everything we get, we have to really earn. You know what I'm saying? Like we really have to really fight for every reaction, every bar, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. So I feel like it'll just be a good ass battle. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like, and I think T-Top ducking him, whatnot. He needs something. He really needs something for real. That's just my opinion, and I think he need to go to RBE for a little bit.
My line is open for communication, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's nothing. I don't duck smoke, and if it makes sense,
Okay.
One of the fans asked, Marcellus asked, who have you battled that really pushed you before and during a battle, like in motivation and getting you out there?
B Magic and Rum Nitty. Before a battle, B Magic and Rum Nitty.
Okay.
Two dope battles.
Let me see. Kelvin, or no, who asked that? Oh, okay. Atlanta 80 since 82 asked, do you think you beat Calico?
Yes. Yes, I beat Cal. Cal was lying and everything. Cal ain't hugged my auntie in no damn club. Most of my family from New Orleans. I ain't even got family up here like that.
Actually, to me,
like a motherfucker. I just be letting them go ahead and say that shit.
Actually, to me, that might be the greatest RBE battle ever.
But Cal was cooking though. That's one of the best Cals y'all ever seen though.
I think that's like the best RBE
That's
battle.
A fact. That's a fact.
Right.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so that battle was classic. That battle was fucking classic.
Like, I'm glad that one didn't happen in the building. Like, I'm glad that happened in the parking lot.
Okay, the scenery and everything. Being at that battle was so overdue. Like, when you got called for it again, you probably got calls because I know when it was initially supposed to have it in Michigan. How did you feel? Like, well, I remember seeing the footage. You was there, and I think was he there or something? He was there. He came and he was like, whatever happened there, all the other stuff that, and it's some backstory there, but.
Yeah, he couldn't do it though. It was, you know what I'm saying, he had a valid reason why he couldn't do it. So,
but how did you feel about that? Was it like, you know, after that situation, were you just like, fuck this, I'm done with it? Or did you still feel like, you know what, it gotta happen at some point, and it did?
I didn't think it would happen. I didn't think it would happen no more because it was Quest battle. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't nobody outside of battle rep that even thought about that battle before Quest and Cody put it together. That was Quest and Cody battle. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it wasn't. I don't think it was thought of by anybody until, you know, me and Quest was supposed to battle, and then every now and then me and Cal would just be talking shit or something like that, and then people would pick up on it. But other than that, Quest was the first one to be like, man, I want to put you and Cal on the stage. So shout out to Quest and Cody.
Hey, Will.
Yeah.
After you 30 Jag, right? And ARP come to you.
Right.
No, we ain't for real. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
I don't know why y'all laughing. We don't know why y'all laughing.
Yeah, we don't know.
You gotta know him. You gotta know him. He about to set you up. Go ahead.
No. I'm really not about to set him up. I'm just saying, after he 30 Jag, right? And ARP hit your line, and he said, Will, you know, you've been rocking and, you know, since day one, putting in work. Who you want? And the person you want, who would like give you a little bit of fear in writing for?
God.
So you want Lux? So you want Lux?
Ain't nobody.
I'm joking.
Ain't nobody
I'm joking.
in battle rap God. But
I'm joking. You know, because you I've been drinking. I'm sorry.
You put fear with, you know what I'm saying? You added fear in the equation, so it ain't no fear for nobody.
Okay. Let's take
nobody in this ring.
Okay. Well, look, check this out. Let's take the fear out. Who you want? What? Who you like in a list of everybody? Because you done battled a lot of people, right?
The kill list.
ARP, like, here's the bag wheel.
Question.
Let's go. Who you take?
I think the better question is who I would like. I don't really like. I think that's my problem too. I don't want nobody. I'm not calling out.
Okay.
Like, I feel like I'm the new nigga to want. You know what I'm saying? Like how y'all niggas cry to get Mook and cry to get Lux. I want niggas to start crying to battle me, and I want to become the best. You know what I'm saying? That's what my goal was. It may be a slow process. A lot of people might not believe in it, but I believe in it. So I never felt like, oh, I got it, because I feel like it's a bunch of niggas begging to be with another nigga. Now, I know it's a bag involved. Don't get me wrong. I'm not stupid. But I'm trying to become the bag. I'm trying to become that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to become the Luxes and the Mooks y'all niggas want to battle and want to do 1,000 blogs for and bothering all day while I'm sitting up not giving a fuck about y'all and shit. I want to be that person. You know what I'm saying? So shit, why not? Jag is the first one. Jag wants to be that person. I want to be the king of RBE. Nigga, I ain't even the king of RBE. I don't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. You can have it. You can have it after I kick your fucking ass. Look, this is what I do. I'm a 30 nigga, I'm going to buy him a Burger King crown, and I'm going to put it on his fucking head and write RBE on it. Bitch, you the king of RBE now.
You ain't got a Burger King crown?
That's here well I know. That's here well I know.
Care about being
Man.
Now, look,
Put a Burger King
get the bag. I'm going to get whatever bag I want because what I do on stage. What I do on stage. You want me to get these other bags? If I need to get other bags, yeah, I need to be better outside of battle rap. But you talking about battle rap and fear and who you want and all that shit. I don't want none of these niggas. I don't want to be in no nigga face for 30 minutes arguing with them. But it pays very fucking well. Right. So if
I heard
that Will, what battle would you like? What kill list would you have to where it'll be a nice look all the way around? Hitman, Hollow the Don.
I like that.
Surf,
I like that. I like that.
Shit. Patch Stay.
Woo! Yeah. I need that one.
And shit, I don't know. Whatever, like it's a toss up with whoever else. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
Iron
know.
Solomon.
Like, but names like that. I mean, everybody knows what's up.
So Will, I got a question, right?
Okay.
Like when
wait
you
wait a minute. I want to flip that real quick. I want to flip that because I hear where you're coming from. But do you think? What if it's not necessarily that you're not the guy that everybody wants, but the guy that everybody actually fears? They ducking you. They don't want to stand in front of you. Could that possibly be a factor?
Yeah, we rapping. We could play like, they scared to get in the ring with Will, but at the end of the day, what are you scared of, bro? You getting in the ring, you getting paid a nice bag to do it. I ain't no personal nigga. I don't bring your life into the ring. You just rapping. You're scared of me rapping better than you? Ain't
Will,
scared of nobody, nigga.
Did you forget what you did to Johnny Alcatraz? Did you forget? We're on. We still talk about that. Do you forget what you did to that man and his nose ring? The man just had Tupac had a goddamn nose ring. Come on now. Do you remember what you did to this man? Huh? I mean, a tongue ring. But my point is, do you remember?
Like a couple of my niggas got tongue rings and shit, so I don't want to make it like that. They got nose rings, so you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to make them think that.
Yeah, no.
Johnny had a tongue ring.
He had a tongue ring, right. But my point is, do you remember what you did to that man? We still talk about that shit today. Like, this is why a nigga can't stand in front of you. Will, when you own, you know how this game goes.
Well, you know
niggas will give 150 million excuses. Huh?
I hope I'm on July 10th. That's what I want to be July 10th. Whatever y'all see, whatever the fans see, and they be like, man, I want this Will. When you talk about a battle or a moment, I want this Will. You getting that Will July 10th, even the club, Ill Will versus Jag.
Do you believe?
It's about to be heavy in nature.
You believe. So Will, like when you battle time, you think with that big fat funky Terrell, was that a freestyle or was that in your round?
I forgot about that shit. Yeah, I forgot about that. See what I mean?
Yeah, bro, you can't write shit like that, bro. You can't write big fat funky Terrell and then be like, sing it with me, y'all. I don't know who's gonna be there, bro. It could have been T-Top from the South. It could have been 200 of T-Top people in the crowd. You can't write shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You look at the mood. You look at the mood of the crowd. When I talked to old girl in the crowd versus A-Ward, that was free. I don't know her. I didn't know she was gonna be there. I didn't know. Like, what if I would have been like, can I talk to you for a minute? She would have been like, fuck no. You feel what I'm saying? So then I would have been looking stupid. So, you know, shit just works sometimes.
No, that's a fact.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah. I just basically.
But I'm under contract. Like I said, I'm under contract with T-Top. I can't talk about me and T-Top battle at all. I can't talk about it. We have an agreement. I can't talk about that battle at all.
You lying.
Hey.
So
I can't talk about
that. How long y'all round you and Jag?
How long is our rounds?
I don't think he can hear you.
Yeah, how long y'all rounds?
Yeah, I can't hear you, bro.
He can't hear you, Savage.
I'm assuming niggas can rap. I'm assuming
I said, how long y'all rounds?
Like I don't want to hear no clock. How long are my rounds?
Like are y'all got 3-minute rounds full?
Did you just say you haven't started?
I mean, you know how it go, but there should be no clock around. Let us rap.
Okay.
There should be no clock. Let us rap. I'm sure Jag got a lot to say. I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say. Jag got a lot to say. Fuck the clock. Let's rap.
I like that.
You know what? You know, Will, I was gonna ask you, would you battle the UM3 winner?
For a long time anyway.
Can y'all hear me?
My bad. Yeah. Go ahead, bro. Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, Will, I was about to ask you, like, damn, you know, Will done beat T-Top, another UFF tournament winner. I'm like, damn, he done beat Geechee and fucking Nitty. So damn, you done beat all the. So only person left is Fonz, because you done beat all the winners of the tournament. Think about it,
man.
Right?
Fonz the homie too. I fucks with Fonz.
Right? Would you do another tournament?
Getting in the ring with Fonz.
Would you do another tournament?
I was actually be in the KOTD tournament, the last one, and I was low key supposed to be on UM3, but you know, hey, shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was gonna be quiet on that one. I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
What happened? You know, I don't know nothing. I don't know. I'm old.
Hey, before y'all get into that, hey, I need to just shout out Wing for having me on the show. Shout out shout out to Savage. Of course, shout out Ill Will. I do have you with the 30. I do have you with the 30 on the 10. But I gotta get out of here. I gotta go pick up my daughter for daycare. But I appreciate y'all, man. And I'm gonna see y'all next week, man. We're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be a movie.
Salute, homie.
All right,
really excited, man.
But go ahead. Which one of y'all was asking the question?
He was talking. He was in the middle of I thought it was in the middle of
the tournament stuff. Was that? You talking about tournament stuff?
Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah.
I was literally just talking about doing that, you know what I'm saying? And then some shit transpired, and I guess, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't the way to go. But other than that, not really, bro. Like, I don't know. Not really. That's too much for me right now. Every 2 weeks that's too much for me right now.
Really? Now in old age?
Not the preparation. It's just doing it and wanting to do it. You gotta want that shit. I see if I was in there, like how niggas was talking to each other in the face-offs and all, like, man, I would have been in that bitch knocking shit the fuck over. Like, I would have been trying to get niggas, man, like, I see it was niggas was nice and niggas was, I mean, hey, it is what it is, but Geechee and Rum got the bag anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the beginning, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not Geechee and Rum. I'm talking about that was a given with them. They you know what I'm saying? They clicked up. But it was people that didn't, like, everybody was just too chill for me. Like man, y'all niggas don't. It's 100 on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, fuck all you niggas. Fuck every one of you.
Right.
And I slap the shit out of each and every one of y'all, including the bitch. I would have said that. I would have said that. Man, I would have been trying to get motherfuckers out of this. 100 on the floor. Rich or not, nigga, it's 100 on the floor. Nigga, don't play. That's why them niggas got it up out y'all, because them niggas don't play. Them two niggas don't play.
Right. Yeah.
That's true.
Them two niggas don't play.
Yeah. Are you seeing a difference in this era of battle rap than before? I mean, we talk about, you know, when Jag and Cassidy, well, when Jag more so came in, and of course Cassidy is the energy. When Jag came in with the face-offs and the just basically sparking the excitement of basically selling a battle. Did you see a difference before that, or was it just some of us saying, hey, you know, or did you actually as a battler see the difference?
Yeah, I always say when Cassidy show up, it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? When Jag showed up, I can't say Jag shook the culture up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say he shook the culture up. He did anything but I could say Jag is affecting the culture. I could say he affected this. Maybe he can shake up the culture in this battle, his next battle, with a new move that he got in battle rap to shift the battle culture behind the scenes or something like that. But I haven't seen that yet. Maybe he doing shit so much behind the scenes to where, you know, he got, you know, it's Jag, man. Come on. So, you know.
I mean, and not even so much them, but before that, I mean, anytime, like for instance, this last Max Out. Again, this is something where a lot of times y'all gotta come outside, because there's shit there's behind the scenes that we can't get the camera up fast enough for you to see shit. But I don't know, I think that was A-Ward who was talking, or was it A-Ward? It was somebody who was talking before you came on, and you was kind of waiting. Y'all gotta know, it will get a little antsy. But even when you get antsy and you've been waiting, you were sitting there, and all of a sudden you was saying something, and I thought it was a whole white man somewhere in the room. And the shit was funny as hell. You just and like the whole energy of the room just shifted. Everybody can't do that. But I say that to say face-offs are important. Like you said, you gotta want it, but it's like shit is forced now. Do you see that more so what I was asking?
I mean, in defense of the battle rappers, it is kind of weird to have to, you know what I'm saying, hate you all of a sudden, and we all just co-workers. It's like going to work and then on break, you got to just be mean as hell to all your co-workers and shit. What up, piece of shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird as hell. So, yeah. So that's why backstories and grudge matches is always the best battles to have, because it's authentic. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
And but like 100 on the flow would have been my motivation.
Okay.
That shit.
Would you do a king versus queen? It gotta really make sense in the sense department, for real, because
I would be afraid for anybody who's standing for you, for real.
I don't know nobody super crazy, because they can say shit we can't say, man, and it's already not, no matter how anybody slice it, man, it's already difficult letting a nigga just bark like that in your face. That's difficult at least when you come from where you come from and they saying certain shit, and you really gotta tuck however you fit, you know what I'm saying, for the culture and all this bullshit. So a female just going crazy and saying like QB versus Arsenal is a nightmare battle for me.
Woo, Jesus, yeah.
That's
oh my God, yeah.
Bitch, why is you talking to me like this?
I take your crip. What you say? I take your crip flag and wipe it with my period blood.
Man, why is you saying that?
She had me cringing like, oh my God.
Like, so, like, real. Maybe, like I said, I always told people, you can watch me, you can watch Arsenal and all that. If you haven't watched Queen of the Ring, that's the most disrespectful shit. That's
a fact.
Queen of the Ring way more disrespectful than the men.
But on the flip side of that, tell Mac Myron he know he wrong. How he did KCJ.
Mac gonna do what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mac on the season 1 of the KOTD tournament as well. So y'all know where the 100 going.
Thank God, I did not have to judge. Oh, I'm glad I judged the week before. Thank God I didn't have to judge last week.
The Pontiac, right?
Hey.
So speaking of Mac,
no other rosters. I don't know who else on there.
Here come his bias. Now here come his bias. Here come his bias.
This ain't Coogee.
No.
My nephew
I'm talking about Bishop.
Bro.
I'm talking about Bishop.
My nephew,
you hear what he's saying?
Hey, my nephew Coogee is gonna win that 100K.
Yeah, I hear you.
My nephew. Well, wait a minute. You got to battle them too, right? Don't you got to battle Coogee?
I do. I battle Coogee August 28th in Cleveland.
Oh,
we waiting on you.
Battle rap.
I can't wait
to the battle rap committee. And I'm gonna smoke your man. I'm gonna smoke your man right after I smoke Jack, since he your man.
Hey, Will.
I'm a jealous guy, bro. You can't be my man and his fan. You gotta pick, bro. So I'm a.
You gotta choose one, nigga. Choose, nigga.
Hey, Will, check this out.
Yeah.
No. I'm rolling Coogee. It's family first, but listen, check this out. Dang. He asked me, "Do I want to be on stage?" Right? I said, "Hell nah, no, hell no, fuck no." I ain't going up there. You crazy motherfucker. Not with the, hell no. I ain't doing it. Fuck out of here. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you.
Coogee, he progressed every battle, so I think he gonna elevate too. You know, everybody want to get me out of there, bro.
So Will, what's the chance of getting you and Mac Myron in one of these 2-on-2 double impact?
Call us.
Get y'all get the Christians. That way he can finally get this Loto smoke.
Call us.
You know what?
What you talking about? Loso and A Ward against Mac and Will?
It sounds like something.
Damn.
That sound like a plan.
Bro, you know what? That sounds like a RBE double impact main event.
Oh man, you can't call that, man. You about to have some niggas mad as hell right now. You just Chris Cross. Oh shit, I gotta get off this shit. This shit about to blow.
You better not.
I told you, Will.
I take my cane. God damn it! Don't do us like that. Don't do me like that, Will. I'm old now. Come on, don't do me like that. I don't know. You know what? See, I'm out. See, nope.
See, I told you he was gonna line you up. I told you. I told you. It was coming.
So you got
the way it goes.
Man, listen, come on. Wayne, listen to me, Wayne. I don't know this stuff these young people be doing nowadays. Battle rap didn't change. I'm old, Wayne. So if it's opportunity and money, I'm with it. I just want to watch the battle. I like to see them perform and do what they do and talk they talk. I ain't into the back end of the business and stuff. I want to see A Ward and the other Christian boy Loso with Mac Myron and Will on RBE as a main event. Now Smack can ban me. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'm from South Carolina. They don't know me. They don't know. They don't know, Wayne. I've been drinking a little bit, but they don't know me. I'd rather see this shit because I feel like that's one of them battles that need happen. I don't think Loso on the contract. Loso ain't on the contract. Loso's gonna pretty much battle where he want to battle.
Yeah, I think.
Right?
We don't know that. We don't handle his affairs. We don't know that.
I mean, he got to. He wearing gold. He got gold teeth in his mouth now.
Right.
He can do
that. He might be on contract now, nigga.
Exactly.
But Loso dope. Loso dope, man.
You said he on the couch right now? You say he on the couch?
Loso. What?
You said Loso on the couch?
No, I said he might be on contract now.
Loso dope. Loso dope though. Loso dope.
He is.
He better A Ward.
You talking right now? You about to have yeah.
That nigga see everything.
What's going on? What got problems or something?
I'm gonna need you to put the bottle down.
It's something I wasn't supposed to say, Will, I apologize, brother. I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to say that. I'm sorry, Will. I ain't know what he. Okay, I ain't know. I'm old. You got my blood pressure up, Wing. I'm.
Shout out to Scotty. Scotty said double R pack. He said double R pack.
See there, y'all got jokes, man. I think it's petty.
A good. Y'all niggas is petty. Oh my God. Y'all already know that y'all caught the narrative is that I am a hater already. Y'all gotta stop. All I do is help with the Win SKs. I am not a hater. I am the breakdown crew, but I'm already a hater. See, you gotta stop.
So Will, you got any music or anything coming out? Any projects?
I hope so, man. But I'm so fickle and bipolar with music, man. I'll just be back and forth. But I hope I got a lot of treats for you, man, because I got some really dope music. Wasn't that a stupid ass answer? Man, that's me, bro. That's what people got to deal with. Man.
Well, I got
saying Ill Will. They're saying Ill Will and Yoshi. Why would that make a good battle?
I love
that.
That's my baby right there. Hey, when we say my baby, we mean my baby, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Ill Will, you know,
I know what you mean.
When Ill Will heating up, he always gonna reference the 40. When he heating up, he gonna say the 40 when that's heating up. When he reference the 40, yeah, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just,
Will, listen,
I'm just
10 days. After that, pretty much I think you gave us your kill list. I think you gave us your kill list for the most part.
That was a cool little kill list.
I think that'll set you up. After those people, is there such thing as retirement for battle rappers? Would you retire?
I think it's a such thing as just not doing it so much no more because you're doing more things that's more lucrative for you, and it's just battle rap is just too time consuming, so you just can't do it no more. So yeah, but no, there is no retirement. Ain't no 401k. We're not getting no pension from this shit. So no.
Right.
Retirement
other
plan. You know what I'm saying? You got a retirement plan. So no. There are loopholes in battle rap that can give you a ghetto 401k and a ghetto.
You know what? Oh my God. Go on and drop them jewels. Go on and drop them jewels.
Y'all can go on inbox a nigga and I can tell you how, motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's going to cost you something, but no, just bullshit.
$49.95. $49.95 for the loophole benefits package. Yeah.
It's free.
Dropping them jewels on Max Out too.
We'll be dropping a lot of shit on Max Out too, bro. I think it's about time, you know what I'm saying, I bring y'all, you know what I'm saying, a different element.
That's a fact. Okay. So is that safe to say you're changing things or?
No, hell no.
Okay. You said a different element. You said a different element.
I'm adding on.
Oh, okay. Adding on with, when you say adding on, we say a battler should never change things after they've done things for so long, after they've had this particular style or brought these attributes for so long. So when you say adding on.
No, I used to play the drums in school and shit. So I'm going to pull the drum set out on the third round and I'm going to play the drums while I'm battling.
You know what?
Y'all never seen me do that. Watch when I do it.
You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. You got a whole drumline scheme. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all gonna be like, this nigga cold. What? You think I'm playing?
So like when you at these events, right? Besides the battle, what's your favorite part of the events?
The people, the energy. I don't get excited about battles like I don't get excited until I get there. Mm-hmm. Either when the night before or that day. When I see the people, when the people just, man, I'm from Pontiac, bro. I'm from Pontiac. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know how to tell people. I don't know how to describe it, but man, for people from all over the motherfucking world to be like, man, I'm here for you, nigga, and you got to do this, and nigga, these niggas be excited than a motherfucker. I'll be like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? So shit, you paid your money, booked the hotel, did all that shit, called off from work.
Yeah.
Why can't I not, you know what I'm saying, put on for you? You know what I'm saying? And y'all pushing me. So,
because I know when I came under the Max Out 1, I told everybody that you versus A-War was the battle I was there for. And like that was like my battle of the year. It's still my favorite battle of the year. Like just being in the building for that energy.
That's all I heard, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I heard. Up and down the round, up and down the line. Will, you and A-War, man. You and A-War. Battle of the night. That's what I got to bet. Battle of the night. Battle of the night. So how we gonna go in there and be the last battle and be just a under, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now we didn't expect that. We didn't expect that, but that we wanted to put on. A-War wanted to put on too. So that's what happened with two niggas that hungry, that, you know what I'm saying, dope. That's what happened. And everything was clicking.
And I just remember, like, you was a cool dude. Like, you came over and you parlayed in our section and everything. You talked it up with people. You was, like, mad humble. Because, like, a lot of them dudes, they barely even talk to people. Sometimes they get actor of Hollywood. You really was, like, a man with people.
We don't have much talking. He was talking about people.
It's three elements to that, bro. One is niggas get a certain way when they get attention they ain't never got, ain't never had no pussy, wasn't never popular in school, wasn't no street nigga, wasn't that. So anything that's like he try to make like he's so above you, you know what I'm saying? Because he ain't used to it. The other element is niggas is scary. And they don't want you to see that. Niggas is some scary ass niggas out here, bro. And they not who they be saying they is, bro. And that's facts. And the last element is in defense of the battle rappers. The fans is crazy. These motherfuckers be crazy. For real, man. I ain't playing, bro. They be disrespectful. They be, and y'all don't know what type of tip we be on, man. Y'all don't know where we come from. And these motherfuckers just treat you like a motherfucking object. So sometimes motherfuckers might come to a battle with a chip on their shoulder, like, man, these the same motherfuckers that been suck my dick and I'm a bitch and fuck, you know what I'm saying, all fucking week. Fuck y'all. Fuck all y'all. I'm about to get on stage and do my goddamn job and I'm getting the fuck out of here. Y'all gonna
these young people be
anyway. So
these young people be talking to you like that?
Hell yeah. Hell no, don't nobody be telling me no shit like that, but fans do. Yeah, don't nobody be telling me no shit like that, but it's happening. And motherfuckers be disrespectful. Motherfuckers that claim they don't like you, but be on your shit every day just to comment something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas
just for your attention. Just for your attention.
Take it to heart. And they be like Verb. Verb be taking that shit to heart. Verb hate the fans. Verb got a love-hate relationship with the fans and shit. Because, you know, motherfuckers be saying crazy shit. And
so
like,
y'all new to this.
Know me, bro.
See, I'm new to this. I'm new to this whole, you know, social media thing. Uncle on Twitter, and one of them young dudes jumped out that wheel and started talking to me bad one day. And you know, I don't know about all this stuff, but come to find out, I used to date his mama back in the day. And that's why he was mad. And I was trying to figure out why this young boy mad with me, because I said K Shine won a battle. I don't know. Well, I don't be getting into all that stuff. So the dude, he talking about, oh, if I see you out there, you know, I'm gonna jump on you or something. I ain't with all the, you know, all the violence and stuff. You know, I'm older now.
That's why some rappers fall back. They fall back because they don't want to get caught. You know, it might seem cool.
Right.
Like, I done had somebody walk up on me and be like, hey, Will, man, I was that dude that said this and that online, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, dog, I should knock you the fuck out, bro. He was like, man, no, man. I was just, remember when dog came up to me and said he said that bullshit? I was like, bro, I should knock you the fuck out for that shit, bro. Nah, man, I'm a big fan, bro. I'm like, that's weird as shit, my nigga. Like, if you a big fan, why you saying some weird shit?
Why would you say that? Right.
Yeah, so it was like that. Yeah. So that turned these battle rappers off too to not interact with fans, and you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
I think because you guys are so accessible. I feel like because you guys are so accessible, like a mainstream artist is not really gonna just interact with you like that. But I mean, somebody can shout you out or at y'all or something, and y'all are always very cordial. Some of y'all are always very cordial about thanking them or whatever, shouting them out. So it is quite weird to see grown ass men act like this, but I guess.
I be like I told a nigga the other day, like, bro, you sit up every day and
oh, you froze.
He froze. I thought it was me.
Yeah, I thought it was me too. I was like, hold up.
Y'all know I don't know about it.
We've been doing
y'all
good.
Know I don't know. Y'all know I don't know about that the freeze froze thing. I don't know about it. What happened when you freeze?
Beer can down.
She said.
What happened when you freeze, Wing? Like what you supposed to do after that when you freeze?
Your wing frozen.
He's gonna come back, or he's gonna, he'll do one or the other. He'll come back, or
Wing,
unfreeze.
Somebody
might have been calling his phone.
Well, you remember the time I told you that Fahim, he took me to I did with Double Impact, and the first time I met Geechee Gotti, right? And my daughter had bought me an iPhone. I never forget it. And he was there, take your phone out and take a picture. And I ain't know how to work the phone. When I was so embarrassed, they had to show me how. They had to show on how to work the phone. Geechee, because Geechee Gotti would tell me about the song. Oh yeah, okay. I remember the song. Oh yeah, come out. And I would tell him how my son liked the song, Wing. And I pulled the iPhone. I was so embarrassed because I wasn't trying to get no picture with them guys because I seen little JC. I seen little JC.
You talking about Turbo?
I seen little JC and I seen Briz and Top and all the boys. They were having a good time all together. And then Unc mine, I'm like, I used to think they hated each other, but they was gathering around like they was at a cookout. And I'm like,
they always do.
But I wasn't trying to act like I'm punk. What?
Every time I hear you talk, I be thinking about like you about to go pick some cotton or something. Dude.
See this? The disrespect we're not gonna do. No, we're not gonna do disrespect.
I'm like,
never. Nope.
I'm be telling like, yo, man, we got on the bus, man, and you bring the ball, get up full ball.
Oh shit! Oh god!
You like. I like.
Nope.
Oh my god!
You got
nope.
You got Cajun shrimp, sauteed shrimp. You got shrimp scampi, fried shrimp, shrimp on barbie.
I'm just saying, y'all. It's just stuff like that. Them battle rappers go through a lot of pressure, man. They got to stop their lives and write 3 rounds and memorize that stuff, and they might have baby mamas and wives and side chicks. And I heard the one boy was talking to a transaction. He was talking to a transaction dude. I didn't know the boy. I don't know these things. I'm gone.
I don't know nothing about that. Man. I don't know nothing about that. What happened to the URL shut up card? What y'all so petty? Why y'all so petty today?
Yeah. You talking about Crucible Legacy?
Survivor Series, Born Legacy. What we talking about?
Yeah, I saw that and I wasn't very impressed. It's like
the card is not bad though.
It's not the worst card, but they line B Magic up. Like let's keep it sad. Let's see what they did, right? Listen, Fonz already lost to Ed. He been calling out Nitty. They said we got to get Fonz against a puncher that will elevate him because after he got smoked by Av and it was like a 30, they said we got to line him up with a puncher he can beat. So they line B Magic ass up so he can get his ass out of here because this ain't the same B Magic with the aluminum foil. And Fonz gonna get him an easy bag. Okay. I said,
hey, hold on, Savage, hold on 1 minute. Savage.
Yeah.
I feel like they trying to do Fonz like they did Av.
What you mean?
Because it seemed like Fonz is battling everybody that Av has battled in like similar fashion. When he smoked B Magic, when B Magic was choking in the volume, you see what I'm saying? It's certain similar. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we'll give Fonz B Magic, and I don't know. Maybe it's just the country lane. Whatever. I don't know about all this stuff.
Fonz won a tournament. He got to get some wins because everybody got him losing to Av. They had him losing to JC. So it's like, this is a layup. It's like a layup line. He better smoke B Magic. There's no way he can not smoke B Magic. Then it's like, if you look at the other battles, you got Jack Boy versus Oops. I'm not the biggest Oops fan. I'm not gonna hold you. Jack is cool, but I'm trying to figure out where was the reasoning for that battle. Then you got Danny versus Jay. It's like both of them just got smoked on known, and that's your main event. Your main event is two battles. Both of them just got basically 30. I don't know. Then it's Mr. Biscuit. I never heard. Like who niggas just pull their name out of a hat nowadays? Like I'm
Mr. Who?
Mr. Biscuit. Like this nigga was like in the grocery store. He said, I'm gonna go down to produce. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Mr. Vegetables ain't gonna work. Not broccoli. I'm gonna call myself Mr. Biscuit. Fucking biscuit.
That shit worse than Boogaloo Jones.
Listen.
I'm saying I don't know these young people, names and stuff. Mr. Biscuit.
Oh, you talking about that card?
Nobody gives a fuck about Witty. Let's be real here. Like
no, you talking about the shut up card. I see what you're saying. I didn't. I guess that's what they're naming it. Yeah. So
everybody mad at P, and I'm like, I don't know why these niggas crying because nobody will care about none of these dudes anyway. Everybody like, oh, P wrong, this that. Nobody gave a fuck about Witty last week. Nobody gave a fuck about them Spanish Harlem. Nobody gave a fuck about them Benji Low or whatever, Low Cash, whatever them niggas name. Like, I don't know anybody that was checking for any of those niggas. I'm saying this is sometimes people who just want to say they hate P, and this is a reason for them to hate P. But
Savage, Savage, you're wrong.
I don't really know.
You're wrong, Savage. You're wrong.
Hold on. For those who may not know what we're talking about, the shut up card. Well, and shout out to what older head said it should be called the. Listen, that's what I was actually gonna say. If you don't know the backstory, everybody should. I don't know if that episode actually came out or if you caught it on IG, but Cabs had. Well, it stemmed from the Spanish Harlem interview, and apparently Gwitty did his first, but basically they felt the way they felt. Shit came out. Cabs had them on, then came back and had them on, and P basically said, "Hey, I've been talking to folks. This is what we doing." And yeah, I mean, go ahead, Bishop. You can.
Look, I saw that interview with the Crip, and that shit was. Look, I don't give a damn about Witty.
Them guys deserve a shot, Savage.
They going to. It wasn't me with the one-arm man. Okay, so they did an interview with one arm, and everybody's like hyping this shit up. No, nobody wants to see these dudes. P is doing us a favor. I want to applaud P for not booking these niggas.
Hey,
because I don't want to see
this. What was he doing us a favor? Hold on, Wayne, hold on.
Go ahead.
What was he doing us a favor? Was he doing us a favor when he had his favors on band getting their ass kicked? When New York came out there and drugged their ass and banned? Was he doing us a favor then? Was he doing us a favor when all them others were catching them L's and shit? They were still getting booked back to back. Look, Unc don't know too much, but that's just what Unc know. My memory kind of off, but what I remember, they were getting their ass tore up, paws, as y'all young people say, on that band card. They were getting killed on that band card. Come on now, let's I rock with a lot of them guys, but still though, it ain't right. Oh, no, it ain't right. Ump said it. Whole Savage, one more time. Ump said it. It ain't right. They need to be fair. Give them guys another shot, and they shouldn't have stipulations like that because they ain't been having stipulations like that. I remember the old URL win. Y'all remember back in the day when you used to choke and you used to get 30 on that main stage. Nobody never see your behind again.
I like the stipulation.
Now all of a sudden they want to change the rules. What's the boy named Gwitty? Let Gwitty rap. Let him rap.
He can rap anyway.
Let Gwitty rap.
This is
Benji Lolo with the whoop-tee thing. I seen it. Seen it. I like that creativity. Let the young men rap.
You know what? Damn it.
This is my issue with these guys, right? They make URL be the end-all be-all when it's not. You got RB, you got KOTD, you got all these other leagues that you can actually build your brand on, make money like A-Ward, and guess what? If you do that, they're gonna
Bill Cosby Jr.
They gonna come. They gonna come.
You know what? You stupid.
Yo,
I just want to say one thing.
I'm gone.
I just want to say one thing. I just want to say one thing out of that batch. I like BG Lolo.
I can't be up here with him. I can't be up here with that young man. I cannot be up here with that young man right here.
I'm not gonna be here long. I like BG Lolo. I like dude.
Nope.
Okay.
BG Lolo could be what I think Your Honor could be.
What?
Your Honor.
What? Get the fuck.
I think he's better.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
He could be better than Your Honor. Yeah. Your Honor.
Well, hold up. Let me say this. Because apparently Gwitty is going to be battling Your Honor. So Benji could actually take his place because I got Gwitty 30 in that nigga. He's trash.
I thought Gwitty was battle Ace.
No, Ace said he wasn't doing it.
Oh, he did?
I thought Ace was supposed to be battling somebody else. I thought he was supposed to be battling Brooke and Carter.
He said that they would do it, but all I know at the end of Caps' live, he had said something in regard to Ace, and because Your Honor was like, yeah, he would basically take Gwitty, and they was talking about they was gonna work something out. So I say all that to say, at the end of the day, Benji, put him on P. Go ahead, get this battle out the way, so Gwitty can get Your Honor the fuck out of here, and then we can go. Then we can move on.
But like, thing is, I have no problem.
With a 30. Yeah,
I like the stipulation,
young man.
Because my thing is this, right? Now it's like this, right? If you got to earn that spot, that gives me something tangible. It gives me incentive to actually want to watch these guys. I'm like, now I'm motivated because I want to see this. Because I was not motivated to watch none of these guys. But with this, I'm like, okay, this is intriguing, and I feel like it's going to bring the best out of them. Because if this doesn't motivate you to be your best, nothing will. So I want to see, okay, what are you getting your shot? Benji Low, you getting your shot? This better be the best you ever. I want to see it. I'm not
the biggest Gwitty fan. I don't see nothing there with him. I like him better than I think I like him better as a hype man behind people. You know, give them the yoke, doing his yell. Him as a battle rapper, I just don't see the potential there as far as with him. I think with Brooke and Carter,
he had a good battle with Swamp though.
But that's how Swamp got buzzing off Gwitty. It's kind of like if you want to get buzzed, get it off of Gwitty.
That's weird, but he's trash. I'm not saying that, Gwitty. I'm just saying that's weird.
I ain't saying he's trash. I'm just saying as far as him wanting to be on URL, he's not gonna cut it on URL.
Oh, Scotty said he doesn't like how they changed Ace from Ace to Cuban. Now they saving Ace. Is it because he's family with Beasley? I don't know.
You know what?
But let me
just gonna say this.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm just gonna say, as far as with Ace, I like what Ace doing. Ace is really doing what a lot of these up and comers should be doing. That man is branding himself. Y'all can't be mad because he's smart enough to go travel and go promote his brand, and he ain't letting URL so-called pigeonhole. He's a very smart young man. So y'all can't hate him. I don't think it got anything to do with Beasley. I mean, the dude is doing what he's supposed to do. He's promoting himself. He's making his brand more valuable. So just like a shout out to him and Loso on doing that clip I seen. That shit was hilarious.
But my thing was funny. Before they went on their crime.
But let me say this. The thing about it is, I don't feel like Ace is being saved. I feel like, because I mean, he did, and that was something that Caps made the mistake of saying, you know, you got to. Caps, you know, was in rehab and going through his shit. But so I think the backstories of different things he probably did not know. But at the end of the day, Ace won the war. Let's put it that way. And I feel like with that, that's just like our vets. I don't feel like he's necessarily being saved, but now he has the right to say, hey, I don't want to battle them.
Yeah.
I don't like old header. I don't like the fact that, I feel like the bros said, it's the art of competition. So I like the concept. I feel like whoever the fuck loses, sit your ass down, because not for nothing, these are the lower tier battlers anyway, trying to fight it out for spots. Is the way I look at it.
It's like this, right? If the dude's in the chow line trying to get to the lunch line, and you got some people that's already in the lunch line, that people saying they don't deserve to be there. So if you saying they don't deserve to be there, this your chance to knock them off.
Bro said nigga don't deserve to be in the lunch. You in Lunchables, edibles, bro. No, how you gonna say nigga don't deserve to eat?
No, I'm saying these are what these guys are saying. Like little Gwitty dude, he's like, yo, I beat drugs twice, this and that. So he's talking all this stuff. So this is your chance to prove that you're better than these guys. Prove it.
Right.
Beat them and prove it. Because if you lose, I don't want to hear shit else. Because you've been talking all this smack. You gotta beat them. You gotta beat one of these guys and prove that you actually worth it. Because if you don't, I'm tired of you. I don't want to hear no more going over here with the cripple and say, oh, I'm this and that. And it's like, nah, this is your chance to prove it.
Don't do that.
But you know what, Savage, it's hard. But see, you know what, Savage, you know, it's gonna be kind of difficult to your eyes. You know why?
What?
You know why it's gonna be difficult, Savage? Because you'll give somebody a round if they stumble or choke.
No, that's crazy. This nigga ridiculous. See, this is what happened when you're picking that cotton. You're picking that cotton, that cotton makes you breakfast. You're picking all that damn cotton in the heat. Now you lost all your brain cells.
You did say that. You was saying Shuni. You said Shuni beat Vixen, right?
I said Shuni had better material. I said she lost. I said she had better material. She definitely lost. I said if you listen to her bar, she had better material. It's just that she couldn't get through it clean. But she definitely had the better material. She lost.
I had to fuck with. 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 I had
to. Older head. Now that part, as far as the Cuban and Gwitty battle, being in November. Okay, I think he's just giving us a clarification.
Cuban was smoke Gwitty.
Who?
You said who?
Cuban was smoke Gwitty. I put money on it. Cuban was smoke Gwitty.
Probably will. I want to debate you on that, bro.
I don't know how
I got Gwitty.
You got Gwitty?
I do too.
I got Cuban.
I do too.
I got Cuban.
You do know that Gwitty is part 3, right?
I got Cuban 30.
30? Bro, come on now.
30.
Come on now.
Cuban
Stop.
nice though.
Stop.
Shout out to my veteran brother. Cuban nice though. I mean, I rock with Cuban. I like Cuban though.
It has been brought to you by
Maryland forever. That's what I'm saying. Maryland forever.
Cuban, I rock with Cuban.
You gotta stop. Bro, you gotta stop. I rock with Cuban too, but Cuban can be inconsistent.
Yeah.
Now, shout out to him and Ryder in that 2-on-2.
Yeah, I need to watch that 2-on-2.
That shit was fire. Right. I like them, but Kaboom and them, listen, stop playing with Kaboom, all right? Y'all got to stop playing with Kaboom. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Come on. Kaboom could have been up there by himself. He could have been up there by himself.
Hold on, I got a topic for y'all. I got to go, but I got a topic for y'all. I don't know if y'all up on it. This shit about your boy Stamp.
Stamp.
Shout out to Battle Rap. Yeah, shout out to Battle Rap Society. They had an event over the weekend. Heard it was a good event, but Stamp didn't want to battle. I guess because really what it seemed like because the person he been knew he was going to battle is gay. So he's at the event.
That was Kai the Poet, right?
Kai the Poet. Kai the Poet. And he didn't battle.
Man, he knew his material wasn't good enough. Let's be honest. He knew his material wasn't good enough. And I think he just said that's the easy way out.
I don't know what to say. I mean,
Why would you sign for the battle? You knew he was gay when you booked the battle, so that he wasn't confident in his material, and he said that's the easy way out.
And everybody knows that Kai is gay. Everybody. Kai the Poet has been battling for some time, like for a long time. So it's not, you know what I mean? It's not, and I really feel like he should have been taken. He should have been made accountable a lot more. But I guess what really can you do? But at the same time, that was messed up. You know, I heard a couple of different excuses behind it, but
he said the energy was off. I'll tell you what it was. His material wasn't going to hold up, and he didn't want to take an L to a gay dude. His pride. That was his pride.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I think the first time I seen Kai, I seen better Bar Majors. This is the first time I had seen him, and hey, you got bars. I can't hold you.
Yes,
I got some bars.
That's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of issues. A lot of dudes got with J2. They scared to battle because they don't want to take that L to him because they feel it's going to hurt their image. It's going to hurt their rep. They're like, you lost to him.
And I don't really fuck with Drugs like that, but shout out to Drugs for battling J2. And shout out to Twerk for battling Cali M. Shout out to 6'8" for battling Cali M. You know what I mean? Not for nothing. J2 is not a flamboyant gay man. But at the end of the day, even if he were, you don't really, some gay men, you don't know that they are unless you are around them. I mean, like in the same, you know, you got too many military motherfuckers running around here. Y'all niggas didn't know that them niggas was gay when you was sparking with them. When you was in the fucking shower with them.
Fast. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna say this before I go. A lot of y'all so-called people that be going at these gay guys, y'all so-called top tiers, some of you goats and stuff like that, be on the DL. Word from the Bill Cosby Jr. I'm out.
The pudding pop. Anyway,
Wayne,
let's get back to business.
Wayne, can you hear me?
I hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm at the roll out too, because you know I'm down here at the beach and you know I got to get it in with old lady.
Don't nobody need to know all that. Get your ass on. Thank you for stopping by.
You better run that cotton gin, boy. If you don't got that cotton in before sundown, you know it's going.
You know what? I let you have that, Savvy. You got that. You got me. You got me. But I tell you what, I got you. I got you. I'll let y'all know. Y'all be easy now.
All right. So sliding past that, so I feel like, I do feel like the card at the end of the day, I'm not mad at it. I'm really not mad at it. I feel like it's allowing these guys to get plates. It's allowing, it's giving them what they wanted in the end. And that's a card on URL. You know what I mean?
This is the most promotion any of them have gotten, and I don't know since when.
Absolutely. And not for nothing, it promotes the app because I want to see the battles. They drop them the way they need to drop them. I will buy the app again just for those because I mess with Gwitty. I'm getting familiar with Benji, but I know Coliseum. You know what I mean? So I know that's where he's from. And I like a lot of guys over there. Shout out to Sleaze, Blackbeard, and my sister Tay, and the whole staff over there. But at the end of the day, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at I'm really not mad at them. I don't know, because I know P did say that he reached out to Spanish Harlem. So I don't know if
I thought they said he retired.
He did, but you heard what Ill just said. Retirement is indefinite, and maybe Spanish might be on a different path. Shit like that can deter somebody's motivation when you're going through things. We've heard a lot of friggin' stories about different things that have been going on, whether they're true or not. You know what I mean? We hear those stories. So, it is what it is. You can't say that this is the stories from different people several times over in the last few years. So whether they're true or not, something is going on. Something is happening to where these people aren't getting what they would like or what they're being told they should, whether it be, you know, the messenger who's speaking for someone else or whatever the case may be happening. These guys are getting looked over.
But see, I think honestly, like, I think people's kind of clear, and I kind of side with them to a certain extent. It's like all this is controlled by the fans, and it's who the fans want to see. And I don't think no fans were checking for these dudes. I didn't hear nobody on Twitter asking for these dudes. I haven't seen nobody on Instagram asking for these dudes. None of this shit ever came up until they started doing these interviews, and that's part of.
Let me ask you this. Before you finish that point, you said you don't see anybody checking for them. How many people did you see checking for drugs, Twerk, Lou Castro, any Ace Amin, until they put them in a position to be sought after? You have to, that's just like a recording artist. They have to come with some type of fan base. So that means that they've been battling for some time or whatever the case may be. But it's not until you put them consistently in front of a crowd that you begin to like them. They did a full rollout for Twerk.
But I'm gonna say this though, man, because these guys have had PGs. And the thing is, Ace got his blow off the PG because when they dropped that band PG, that shit was fire. Okay. And that's what made people
I was watching Ace before that. So Ace to me is an exception because I actually was watching him before. So,
just like Swamp. Like when I saw that,
let me tell you, Steve, hold on, because let me tell you about Swamp.
I know he just got vaulted.
I
know the one who got vaulted when he got smoked by what's her name?
By Gunpowder Pat, right?
No, it wasn't Gunpowder Pat. It was the other one.
Then it was two that got vaulted, and then Jada Nightwing got vaulted. Wait, there was two that got vaulted. Let's just put it that way. But when the battle that did not come out from the first Red Dot, I was at his second and third Red Dot PG. And then that's when the bullshit started with P and Norbs. And then that's when him and Squeako, because him and Squeako rigged, they all came in at the same time.
Yeah, and Squeako that
all of them came in at the same time.
That beat Swamp. It's Squeako that beat Swamp in the PG.
Right. And it got vaulted.
Yeah.
Squeako is a good example.
Yeah.
Because Squeako has wanted to quit on several occasions because there's different situations, and I'm not going to speak on those because somebody will give me a call when you didn't hear about this, you didn't hear about that. Listen, don't shoot the messenger. Just like y'all don't want us to shoot the messenger, don't shoot the messenger. I don't really care about the sides. But again, y'all got to listen to what I say. This is not an attack on anyone. I'm using that man as an example because whether he was called or not, because somebody did say that. Jack made a very good point about some of y'all get called and you don't want the battle. If you don't want the battle, you can't be mad and say that you're not getting booked. Because I do understand that niggas will cry wolf quick when they're not getting their way. So that's why I'm saying I don't mind reporting on both sides, but I'm going to use Pico as an example because yes, I would feel slighted because my PG that I beat shit down this nigga leg was vaulted. Well, and look where I could have been. I don't think that was taken away from Swamp though.
But see, I actually sometimes with the PGs, when it's like that, no one's gonna watch it because it's bad footage. So sometimes what helped the Swamp versus Your Honor PG was actually that's still Your Honor's best battle ever, was that they both actually came with 3 decent rounds, even though Swamp rounds were phenomenal, and it made an impact in their presence. These other guys have been battling for a long time and they haven't made an impact to the point where Whitney's been around for a while. And he's been around and he's battled names. And there's a lot of people that's not saying, hey, I want to see this Woody battle. So when P said the reason why y'all not getting booked, there's no fan. It's like this, right? It shouldn't take you going through this with P for you to be promoting yourself. Why aren't you out there on Twitter? Why aren't you out there really marketing yourself?
Well, actually, Woody went to jail. So that's why he kind of, So he went to jail. So see, different things, different structure, different folks.
Yeah.
Because when he had a buzz, he was on the incline. but he went to jail. Came out, had to work, do all the shit that he, productive citizen. He had life priorities. So that kind of stagnated him. Niggas do stagnate themselves. But again, you can, to be honest, you can make any nigga hot, because Lou Castro was not hot at first. And he came in with the rest of the niggas, and all of a sudden he just kind of shot up. And that was okay. Because sometimes it is timing. It is timing. But we cannot act like the politics aren't there, because they definitely are.
Well, it's definitely politics. I agree with you. It's politics. But it's like Benji Lolo, right? He had his moment. He went viral and everything. And it's like you had that viral moment. Instead of you capitalizing off of it, you just slowed down. It's like a lot of these guys are their own worst enemy. And it's like, so you can't just automatically always blame everybody. Yeah, it's some bullshit. It's politics everywhere. Nothing's ever going to be fair. So the thing is, what are you doing to make it work in your favor? It's like this. How many of them dudes have drove down there and did an interview on this platform, did an interview with that platform, not just complaining about some shit, but promoting some shit? When are they interacting with fans? The one thing I can say about a lot of these dudes that are actually getting shots, I see them online interacting with fans, building up a fan base, building up support.
Let me tell you about platforms, though. Not every platform is gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
Not every platform, if they don't know you, if they don't feel like you have a buzz, they're not going to fuck with you. So it just depends. It really just depends. Y'all got to know that, because that's the way that it is. And then as soon as you get hot, they want you on the platform. But I do agree. Atlanta Since 82 says that if P finds the judges, and a lot of people were saying that in Caps's chat, that if P found the judges, they would probably get judges. But I feel like if they found their own judges, I feel like at the end of the day, there needs to be a neutral party to find judges that have no like common interest. Like you know what I mean? I just feel like they need to find somebody that's not even affiliated, that has no conflict of interest or anything. I
want them to pick their own judges too. Why? You pick your own judge and you still get smoked. Oh, you can't say nothing. You really
can't. That's true. You really can't. But he said that they could pick the judges, but they have to agree on them. So see, I feel like that can pose a problem too, and it can delay the process. And then niggas is just like, you know what, fuck it, we need to go ahead and just get some judges, and then you just get some judges off of last minute. That's all I'm saying. Is that, I mean, the concept makes sense, but I can see the flaw in there where you end up just picking a judge because you have to, you have to make sure that you're on a deadline. So that's the way I look at that. You know what, older head, listen, like I was saying earlier, I don't know why motherfuckers keep hollering about I'm a hater. I watch everything. I came into this motherfucker watching everything. As I said, I don't know who goes to a AT&T store and sits. Let me tell you something. We was at Lenox Mall when we went to John John's event. I forgot what the name of the event was, where Ace battled John John. We went to Lenox Mall, and with the pandemic and everything, they still have Fade 3. And where they still have certain restrictions. We're at Lenox Mall. The fucking AT&T store, and I don't know if it's like that for y'all where y'all are at. The AT&T store had a line around the corner. Now, I don't know if this is people who need services or we're just trying to buy phones or whatever. You go in there, you stand in the line, you come out, you get home, you try to get your service, you try to do whatever you're trying to do, and the shit don't work. Say you do that 2 or 3 times and you still not getting good service. Do you stay fucking with Apple?
No.
Or do you move on?
You're supposed to move on.
My father taught me, if you go to a restaurant and the service is horrible, get him motherfuckers if you got a penny with a hole in it, give them a penny with a hole in it. Just give them a dusty ass. Give them the worst looking penny you have, if you have any. But that leaves a message of your service was shit. That's the worst thing that you could possibly do. I say all that to say, it has nothing to do with me being a hater. I like what I like. And I fuck with a lot of these battlers, and I fuck with a lot of them before they got on these platforms. So if I don't like the business antics about something or someone, listening and reading is fundamental. don't take what you want out of the subject, out of the conversation, because it's not about the battlers. It's not about the hate for a league or anything like that. If I don't fucking like West Side Stories, my nigga, I don't have to like it. I'm gonna watch it and we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
But we all came into battle rap with a certain fucking feel. And if I want my battle rap the way I want my battle rap, I have the right to say that. But I'm still watching. So how the fuck am I a hater? Know what you're talking about.
But see, this is what I'm saying.
It's your friend and know what you're talking about. Because those words, that don't make no sense. Because I'm still gonna be here, but we appreciate you for watching to be able to say that I'm a hater.
But listen, it's like this, right? I blame some of these guys too, because the thing is this: what they don't realize when they get into the Lunchables and all that goofy shit that nobody pays attention to in the app, because I don't know anybody who actually sits back and watches them shits. You really handicapping yourself. You know how you, I'm keep it 100. You know how you blow up? You blow up. You actually going through these other leagues. Why you think A Ward is getting the buzz that he gets? Because he is going around giving these great performances on all these platforms, and now everybody's fiending for him on this platform. That's how you actually build your buzz. You don't build your buzz.
But they're saying to him that he still has to follow the checks and balances, and that's kind of fair. That's not really fair to say that somebody has to follow the checks and balances when you do have certain battlers that went over the checks and balances. I.e., Rum Nitty never did a PG. I think they tried to say that he did, but he never did. He never did a PG. Right. So it's like, I don't know what point people are trying to prove with this man, but
it's the hate because he's the Christian white boy. He's the Christian white boy in the state.
Well, okay, I didn't want to go there, but okay, he's a Christian white boy, and that's
let me ask you this question. White, it'd be different.
Possibly, I would not be surprised. Well, then again, I don't know, because look at Danny. Let me answer this real quick.
Loso did his PG on Gnome. Let's be real here.
That part. Loso also had John behind him.
Yeah.
Because he was
buzz way bigger than Loso buzz way bigger than Loso.
Who?
Buzz is way bigger.
I have to agree. I have to agree. And he's gotten better names. Yeah, I have to agree with that. I have to.
Honestly, I'll tell you this.
Let me ask you this question, but let me answer this real quick. One of my favorite sparring sessions, one of the best sparring sessions, one of the most legendary one might be Miss Pac and Couture. There is a battler called Busy Monroe. I cannot remember who she battled, but that was way back with sparring sessions. Another damn good sparring session, we had Tia S on here. Now, Tia did lose that battle, but it is still a phenomenal battle. Her and Beretta Blaze. That's just off the top right now. But shit, them sparring sessions from back in the day used to be fire. Eon and Hope Trilly, I have not watched the battle, and I was actually there. That was my birthday weekend. It took Eon a little while to get there, so I was like, look, we have been gone all fucking day. Plus, we went to breakfast earlier, and that breakfast, and I did not lay down. Man, listen. Yeah. And we was drinking. So, yeah. Nah. But I got to watch that battle. I definitely have to watch that battle. But who is the best horseman?
A Ward. It's not even debatable.
Not debatable? Y'all tell me in the chat who is the best horseman in your opinion.
Like, first of all, Saga then fell off the map. You got Loso, but who is Loso? Like, Loso just lost the chess. People saying he lost to Jerry West is really a debatable at this point. Like, Loso is cool, but he hasn't ascended. He hasn't given me a performance like the A Ward versus Ill Will performance. Like, until you can show me something like that, I can't put you in that same class. I've seen A Ward have phenomenal battles. A Ward on big stages like Town Business, and things like that. Loso hasn't, besides the Gnome against Scotty, which is
that was fire though.
Yeah, but what big stage has he rocked that like give you that same feeling? Like he hasn't like, cause like his biggest battle, those really biggest battle to date was chess, and I had chess 30 in them. Damn near 2-1, if not 3-0. So it's like your biggest battle you lost. Yeah, you beat JC and Catherine, but you know, JC is prone to those. It's like, so it gave him a spark, but you know, we also remember Loso for he got body bagged in a 1-rounder against Bridges. That might be one of the worst body bags I've seen in a 1-rounder. It's top 5, but for real. It's top 5 body bags of a 1-rounder. And I usually don't even call winners of 1-round battles. And that shit was a super body bag.
Right.
So it's like I can't go. Like A-Ward just had Arsenal and he beat Arsenal. Even though it's 1-rounder, I had him beating Arsenal. And that's I usually don't judge 1-round battles, but because Arsenal was stumbling, it's like this. I'm just gonna give it to you. I usually call most 1-rounders debatable unless you do something like stumble or choke. Arsenal was stumbling throughout. So I gave A-Ward that one. It's like he got clips coming up. It's like if you look at who they got coming, it's like it shows you the level of what people think A-Ward is versus the level of what they think the rest of them are.
Right. Older head, I feel like that's no debate. I feel like, I mean, the boss, the face, obviously, in my opinion. As far as power goes, yeah, in the hierarchy, P would be the lower tier. But yeah. But at the same time, the brand pushes who they want. Sorry, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. Spanish Harlem told Cuban to tell P from URL TV that he is not battling anymore. All right, well, there it is. So he's not. Shout out to Rain, the female battler, Boss Chick Rain. She has an interview that's coming out with Spanish Harlem. Harlem. Listen, the drink is killing me right now. But yeah, so that y'all check that out because I'm sure he dropping more jewels. Okay, y'all all got A-Ward. What up, Fifth Element? A-Ward is the toughest. A-Ward is the roughest match. It will be a yes. Wait. He battled Ilmac already.
Yeah, he battled Ilmac. He battled him in Town Business.
A-Ward roughest match is okay. He's saying
those are the toughest fighters.
Okay, I see what he's saying. Shout out Killer Chef, yeah. With Ilmac, yeah. XL Danny, yeah.
But I had him and Danny being like a debatable. I didn't. That wasn't like a clear like anything. Now the XL battle was clear, but it's right after the Ill Will battle, and it's like,
Danny, pull your ass up. Danny got a show tonight, y'all. Make sure y'all tap in. What's y'all thoughts on the URL contracts? You know what? Amazing music. We spoke about the contracts a little while ago. I
it's like
feel like
you sign what you sign. Better get you an entertainment lawyer.
That part. At the end of the day,
it's like people mad about contracts they chose to sign. I can't feel sorry.
Danny, if you're still listening, Lawrence is going to text you. Make sure you respond right back to that. Since I'm on the show, I can't really do that right this second, but make sure you do that real quick when he texts you. Put it like this. Damn it. I have a Zoom call for the S1 panel. I forgot, but they'll be okay. I can probably get a play-by-play later on. All right. Yeah, I don't, we talked about the contracts. Yeah, you sign what you sign. Listen, at the end of the day, battle rap is transcending. It is moving, changing all forms. You are dumb as hell to be sitting here still wide-eyed and bushy-tailed going into a contractual agreement without anyone that has gone to school and has gotten their law degree and currently practicing. Not someone who's just a paralegal, but somebody who is currently currently has their license and doing things, because I say that because laws change everywhere all the time. You need that help. You need that help to understand what it is that you're reading, because from my understanding, and this is why I'm not going to say it's not cut and dry for me. From my understanding, these contracts look a little different. And these are not an old red translation. They look a little different. Okay? So I would just say, spend that little money. You're getting paid. Spend that little money. If you're not getting paid, that's probably the first thing you need to put in that contract. On the flip side, like P said, every contract is negotiable. If you ain't got the gift of gab and then you don't know what you want because you're just happy to be here, go to an attorney. They give free consultations. It's not hard. Like, it's crazy that you're going into all of these years thinking about something. Stop sitting here like doing bald head hoe shit, thinking that, oh, I'm going to be a star, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and they're going to love me, because you don't know that. We're all sitting here. We're not battlers. And we're all sitting here watching what the fuck is going on with different people. You cannot sit here and say that's not going to be you. You don't know. You really don't know. It's a gamble. You really don't know. And not for nothing, this isn't a URL thing. They do this in the mainstream. These are called 360 deals.
But see, my whole thing is this, right? You hear about all these bad contracts, and if you dumb enough to get in, if you heard about all these bad contracts and you get into this shit and you still sign a bad contract,
you a dumbass fool, right? And this is why it's not cut and dry for me, and I'm not speaking on them like that, because, like I said, I see it both sides. I see why they have you sign a contract 5 years, and that's 5 years is crazy. I mean, seriously, motherfuckers got 5-year plans, my nigga, that you're doing for your life. You're in a fight, and not for nothing, there is a loophole to get out of that contract, but you just got to be ass. You can't just sit down. You got to be ass. They got to want to let you. They got to want to let you out that contract. And actually, that's not until 2 years. That's not out of until the second year. So think about, in battle rap years, how quickly you can become a nobody.
Yeah, and once you're labeled as ass, it doesn't matter, because nobody's going to book you.
It does not matter. So yeah, let me see what other questions y'all won't have on that, and we can move on. But I'm ready to see the battles. I hope that I definitely want to talk about them. Like, it's interesting. It adds another element to battle rap for URL. You know what I mean? It brings content to the channel or to the app. You know what I mean? And not for nothing, this may be a level of play that we have never seen from these guys. You may become a Gritty fan. You just never know.
Maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, show me something.
That's what I'm saying.
So this is chance. But you know.
He so said Fifth Element said bald headed whole shit always leans me. Right. Grown people signing without legal representation. It's crazy. Right. I don't feel sorry yet either. After a while, Andrea speaks. Shout out to you. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well with you. They have to take some accountability. They do. They really do. And not for nothing. Oops, Witty. Your Honor on the retirement card by me from URL. That's funny. That is funny. How y'all feel about Oops and Jack Boy though?
I'm leaning towards Jack. I got Jack 2-1. It's like, I don't know, this whole cocky Oops thing is just not, like, it's not pulling me. First of all, I'm trying to figure out why Oops is in the Horseman and it just that doesn't even make sense to me because they're all these Christian mingle dudes, and then he come oops and he was up there cussing up and down.
It's kind of weird. Yeah, you're the fifth horse.
It's like, and he talking about laying dudes down. He like, and talking like gangster stuff, and I'm like, but these the Christian guys. I don't get it. I don't understand that. I guess because he does a little the political stuff, but it just doesn't make sense to me, him being a horseman.
I don't get it either. It's interesting, but
I guess he's trying to push because nobody's really checking for him. But hey, more power to him. Hey,
do what you gotta do. You're on caffeine. That Oops has done a lot of shit this year to push him forward. So outside of battle rap, so. Hey, kudos to him.
He went and got that PPP loan from people that and he ran off the plug.
I ain't doing this with you. I ain't doing this with you. I ain't doing this with
you. He got the PPP, right?
Speaking of the horsemen, A Ward. Let's go back to A Ward because Big K had this to say. And shout out to Let's Talk Battle Rap. Come on now.
Big K get 30. I ain't gonna hold you. Big K he would get 30 by A Ward. I have
you no
so? Yes. Okay. Listen. I don't see it. First of all, when you talk about punches, where's Big K? Because I got Diddy in front of him, I got Av in front of him. Shit, he might be like number 5. If he's in my top 5, I just don't see Big K beating A Ward. I think A Ward would do him filthy with the rebuttals. It's like when people talk about mixtape Rex, it's like mixtape K. And I actually like Big K. I'm actually a fan of the dog, but even though he blocked me, I'm still a fan of him.
Hold on, I'm trying to get this thing to go right.
But
it's still, I'm listening.
But the thing is this, like with K, it's like they got weight classes, right? And Big K is like a middleweight, and A Ward is moving up to heavyweight. Right now, he's a light heavyweight, and Big K just like he's not doing it for me anymore. Like Big K around 5-6 years ago, I'd take it. Skinny K, not so much. He need to go eat some soup or something, put some weight on, like get fat again, because a lot of times these dudes be losing themselves. I don't see him beating no A Ward. He did good. He beat Clone on a week's notice, but a lot of them probably repurposed. But I don't see how Big K can beat A Ward. What can he do with him?
I don't either. I don't see it. I don't see it. Man, the angle would be different. The angle would be different. I feel like. I don't take anything away from K though.
This is battle for white boy supremacy.
Oh shit! Right. It would get ugly. It would definitely get ugly. I think. Not for nothing. I feel like we're gonna get that battle soon.
But let's be real here. Let's be real. Let's call it that battle soon. After he brought out the paperwork, what else did he do against Artie Boone that anybody remembers? Because when I remember when that battle first happened, before everybody was talking about the paperwork, people in the building were saying he lost. I was hearing it. People were saying that he lost that battle until
Yes, they did. You're right. Yeah, they sure did.
They saying, "Oh, his rounds was not there." So let's not because we haven't revisited his history. T-Top 30 them. It's like, what are we doing with K? I don't think K is beating no A Ward. Like you put their last couple of performances against each other, and A Ward material just been better.
I would agree.
Mike Privilege got a better shot against A Ward.
But I think Jack Boy will edge it 2-1. You might be right. Like I said, that's one. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm ready for that because I'm ready for this King of RBE. I feel like that's gonna be something to come. I feel like that's coming. Yeah, I'm ready for it.
RBE tournament. Make it a King of RBE tournament.
It might It might just. It's a lot of shit coming. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
a lot of shit coming.
The King of RBE tournament sound kind of nice. I'm just saying.
There's a lot of stuff coming, and while we're out in Atlanta, that's the question we might need to ask and press ARP about it. So listen, shout out to the ladies, because the ladies in media, the ladies in battle rap, everybody is moving and shaking right now. So shout out to us all. Shout out to We Go Hard presenting She Go Hard, their second, or I think this is like their third or fourth event. Shout out to Reese Boyd, that's really heading that shit up and doing big things. They got some heavy hitters on this True to the Game card.
I see Shuni versus K Profit.
Yes. Shuni versus K Profit, Jay versus Chatter.
Okay.
Torture versus the Torture versus Flawless. Listen, these are names that are heavy chicks in this, that have been in this battle rap shit, killing shit. I like the way We Go Hard is bringing these girls to the forefront. AR-14 and on her second return battle back versus Nina Cruzay. Now that is going to be, listen, Nina is the reason why Vixen is doing what she do. Vixen, that is no disrespect to you. Let me take this off the screen real quick so you can see me and hear me. Shout out to C Battle League when Queen of the Ring was not doing too much, and C, they are the media outlet OTFMZ. I'm sorry, OTFMZ. Yeah, shout out to Josh and them. When they were doing battles, Vixen came back on the scene. This is after she had revamped and everything. And when I tell you, she practiced. Nina Cruzay, y'all go check the name out if you do not know Nina. Also, again, We Go Hard, Queen of the Ring, See the Boss. Actually, that's they were supposed to do a 2-2 with Shuni and Farrah a while back, but they were coming up at the time. They kind of fell off because of the whole Queen of the Ring shit. Kind of battled here and there on We Go Hard, but Nina became 2-time mom, whatever. So they're coming back. Nina is nice. Let me just put it that way. Okay. That battle, y'all gotta go check that battle out. It's SEA Battle League, C Battle League. Go check Vixen and Nina Cruzay out. And if you have not checked any of Vixen's other battles, trust me, that battle made you the believer. This was the start to the star that we see today. That is what I mean by that. But she definitely is the reason why this girl is doing what she's doing right now. For real. The level up is real. Lady Caution and Fendi. Shout out to Fendi. That's another one. Another name that if y'all don't know these people, you can go all the way back to years ago. Fendi and Brooklyn's Finest, and just go from there. Just go from there. But just to kind of find out who these girls are, shout out to China, who's with Bar for Bar out in Ohio, and Charisma. And if you don't know who Charisma is, Charisma came on Queen of the Ring, and she just kind of been around, taking battles here and there as she can, but she also does verbal war zone a lot too. And China's a new girl on the scene, but you can check her out also at Bar for Bar out of Cleveland, Ohio. So this is a heavy fucking card. August 1st, it is a heavy, heavy card. I'm digging that. Shout out to them for shout out to them. The ladies is moving. Stellar event for Queen of the Ring last week, and I know they're coming back with something again. Bullpen is actually next week, and their event, and I'm sorry that I do not have that card up. It's going to be crazy. We got a female 1SK. Shout out to Lady Tunes and Raw Image. The ladies are moving. How do you feel about Gaddis calling out Jazz?
I think honestly, like I have no issue with it at all. I feel like you can't say she don't deserve it because Gaddis has been around since the beginning. Honestly, it's more so is like yeah, Gaddis could be like, hey, do Jazz deserve me? Because she's had way more battles than Jazz. And she just beat Official. So Jazz gotta come outside for this one. Because the only clear loss that Jazz has, like people can say, oh, she lost to Hart, something like that, but that's a debatable. The only clear loss she has is to Official.
She lost to E-Hart. Don't do that.
I don't know. I have to go back and watch that again. I don't think it's clear though. I don't. But
go ahead.
But this right here is like I see this being something real good. I like to see it out because honestly, I'm over Fit versus Jazz. I don't really want to see Fit versus Jazz. I feel like all the hype has died out. It's nothing I want to see anymore. Fit ruined her angle, so it's not going to hit the same when she try to use the little cop angle. I'd rather see this. This seems fresh. Gaddis is hot right now. It's like Gaddis is hot right now. Strike while the iron's hot. She just beat Official, so now you got the storyline there because she beat your partner. So now it's like
Kardashian sister, right?
Yeah, Jazz
you know what? And it's so funny that you mentioned that as far as what Misfit had to say, because my whole thing was with Misfit, I probably would just shut up at this point. Shout out to once again, let's talk battle rap. I kind of was upset about the fact that you said it was a safer battle. For real though? Safer battle?
I don't know how.
I don't either.
Because
Mr. I fuck with you, but come on now. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Like, and his last battle was Official.
Huh?
I said her last battle was versus Official, and it's like, is that really something memorable? It was a decent battle, but it was nothing to write home about.
Right, but to say that, you know, basically Jazz wanting to battle Gaddis is probably the safest battle to take if you're not battling me. But the problem is she was trying to battle you. So this is the dumb shit that battle rappers say.
Yeah.
Honestly, I fuck with this Fit. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think Fit is a way easier battle for Jazz than Gaddis, to be honest, because of the style clash, and also because it's like you already know where Fit is going. Fit kind of shot herself in the foot. It's like, so besides her being able to use that angle, it's not going to hit the same. It's like Jazz already has a pre-buttle probably already in there, ready to go. It's like Gaddis is the way harder battle, especially the way she just washed Official, and she did it like flawless. Like she was dancing on her. So the way that she was dancing on Official, I don't see how, because Fit didn't dance on Official. She damn sure didn't. Okay. And the way that she made it, even if Official was clean, with the stuff that she got out, it wasn't beating Gaddis. And so I don't see how she can say this. I think Fit, I want her to get her money. You know, I'm not a pocket watcher. So it's like, get your money. But at the same time, it's like, basically Fit push herself in this box where her only really valuable option is Jazz, because she's put herself in this corner. So if she battles anybody else, she's going to look crazy.
Right.
While Jazz has the other option. Like Jazz didn't box herself in this corner where Fit is just basically on this whole Jazz parade. It's like, who are you going to battle if you don't battle Jazz?
Period. That's a fact. So Ray says, why do you keep saying that she's using the angle? Fit put that out there because she said she had other angles.
I don't believe that shit. Because the thing is, I think when she put that out, she thought she was going to, like, you know, burn Jazz to the ground, and it didn't have the effect she thought it was going to have. And I don't know if she even has anything else to come back with. If she does, I like to see it. But until she actually does it, I'm going to stand on it because she hasn't shown me anything else. What has Fit shown besides that? That's the only thing she talked about for like 6 months when it concerned Jazz was, y'all support Jazz, she a cop. And she's not. She's a dispatcher. She just works a regular job. So I thought she thought the shit was going to hit way harder than it did. And like it didn't hit. It was like, oh, and it probably would have made more sense if she would have saved it for like a battle. But I think she's trying to draw publicity, get herself a bag, She built the storyline by going at Jazz, but now it's like it's time to cash it in.
It's definitely a legacy battle. It's one that should have happened from old Queen of the Ring. So it definitely was in the works of a battle that needed to happen. Fifth Element, Gaddis would be a less personal battle. Absolutely. It would be a less personal battle. And like I said, regardless of the fact, that is what battle rap is now. It's not even about a female thing. Just everybody, the personals is what everybody wants. You know what I mean? That's the cheat code or whatever the case may be. I feel like Gaddis and Gaddis has to rap. I mean, Jazz has to rap with Gaddis. Yeah. She has to be able, she got to be as witty as possible to rap with this girl. So that's going to be more of a technical battle. I think we'll enjoy it more. We won't have, you know what I mean? It won't, if there are any moments in this battle, which it could be, but I feel like we'll get a clear winner out of this battle. I'm tired of these fucking debatables. We need clear winners.
When have any of these grudge matches really lived up to the billing? Most of them don't. Most of them are duds. They come out there because they build up all this hype and anticipation. Then you come out there and it should be basic as fuck. You been calling this person out for 2 years and this what you came with? These better be the best fit rounds ever. It better be
after all of this. After all of this, that's a fact. After all of this, that is absolutely a fact. He said, "Stop it."
We talking about Fit. We talking about Jazz forever. What you talking about, Ray? Fit. That's all Fit do. Talk about Jazz. Jazz. Why won't Jazz come see me? Why won't Jazz come see me? Fit was down there at Taco Bell. She's like at the border. Like, come in, Jazz. Come see me. Come see me. Come see me, Jazz. Come see me, Jazz. Jazz don't matter to me. I just beat Farrah. I beat the shit out of Farrah. Come see me, Jazz. No. Like, Fit needs Jazz more than Jazz needs Fit. Let's keep it a stack. Was anybody checking for Fit before Farrah? No.
We were fans of Queen of the Ring. There's girls that we wanted to come back. Can I say that we were saying, hey, we want her back today? Or I can't say that, but I can say that she was one of the girls that we wanted to come back. So I mean, I can't say, you know what I mean? Definitely. But I get where you're coming from. I do.
Jazz can battle a shoe, niggas want to see it. Who do people want to see Fit battle?
Lies. I'm not a big Jazz fan, but with some of the corny shit to do in the climate, Black people, and I feel like she knew. I do feel like Misfit knew what she was doing. It was an angle. I feel like she knew what she was doing to try and basically take. That's what you do. Battle rap is not all rapping. It's not all bars. It is just as much psychological. You get the fans on your side so the fans can paint these narratives. And yes, that's how you lose a battle. Fans are controlled. That's facts. Thank you guys. Shout out to Mailman. Shout out to, I forgot who else said that. Amazing music. Everybody said Jazz lost, bruh. Clearly.
Wait, am I trying to rewrite Ray? Ray is full of shit. That's what I'm rewrite. That's how I'm rewrite Ray being full of shit. Okay. Look.
Yeah, there are a lot of angles that here's the thing. There are a lot of personals that Gaddis can take, but this is not a personal battle. You got to understand. Gaddis comes from a different era, a different time. When Jazz came in, Gaddis was already making a whole name for herself. She had already, I think, hit King of the Dot by then, I believe. Then she came to Queen of the Ring. So basically, like they were in two different lanes. The conditioning, the seasoning was completely different when Jazz came in, opposed to when Gaddis came in. Right. So how I say all that to say how Gaddis would use these personals, it's not going. Listen, she took Tay-Rock's body shit. Now, I didn't see anything wrong with what Tay-Rock did. I do understand how people felt. I do understand how people felt, but I feel like they felt this way because it was a man saying it. That's what I feel. I feel like they felt this way because it was a man saying it, and how it. Listen, I probably would have felt the way, but I'm just saying this is a battle, and this is what we do. So you shouldn't have stood your ass in front of this man if you did not expect for him to annihilate him. And really, Danny has said some of the worst shit to bitches in battle rap. Mac Myron just said some crazy shit to Casey J. Shout out to Mr. Well, you know what? Actually, Mr. Mills did not go that bad. He just had a great angle for 8R14. But I say all this to say, at the end of the day, Gaddis took that angle and we worked it. So I feel like she's a lot more creative in how she's going to handle this. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how Fit, like I said, I'm not putting too much stock in what Misfit said because I just feel like, hey, it sounded good. You're a little salty now because Jazz don't even need to take the battle with you no more.
She don't. And that's what
battle with Gaddis, that's a dub. So you, whatever money, listen, and she probably making money, and that's great. You can't miss no money that you didn't make anyway. You feel me? Yeah. So at the end of the day, the way I look at it is the money you could have made, you done lost on some bullshit. Take the fucking battle. And I understand the principle, but was it really principle at the end of the day is what we'll never know. But at the end of the day, was it really principle or was you just stalling?
She's pocket watching.
Or pocket watching.
Because the thing is, right?
When you do that, you should get yourself out of battles.
Fit had agreed to the battle beforehand, right? And then Jazz said her price. When Jazz got her price, then Fit wanted to double back, then get her price up. That's pocket watching. If you was cool with it right here, if you was cool with it right here, why you need to double back? Oh, because Jazz got this. Now I need to get the same as Jazz. You ain't the same as Jazz. Let's keep it stacked. Let's keep it a stack. You ain't the same as Jazz. Jazz can move around. Who does everybody want to see Fit battle besides Jazz? I don't see a lot of people calling for Fit to battle anybody besides Jazz. There's a lot of people that they want to see Jazz battle. They've been asking Jazz to be active for a few years. They've been asking Jazz to be active for a few years. It's like this, right? Look, right? We know who Fit is, but before that fair battle, I didn't hear a bunch of people calling her name. Yeah, some people might have wanted to see her come back, but it ain't the same way that people was calling for Jazz. When they like, when is Jazz gonna come back outside? When all these girls calling people out, girls ain't calling Fit out. They calling Jazz out. Jazz is the name. Jazz is the bag. It's the equivalent. Like if you want to compare apples to oranges, right? Since they always in the same boat, it compared Jazz to Surf. Okay, right? People want to battle Surf not because they even think he's the greatest, but because that name and how it elevates you. So where you have Fit is Cortez. You might think Cortez might be a little bit better, but guess what?
Listen, we are still on the show. What do you want?
Nobody wants it. Nobody.
Bishop is still on the show.
Oh, they can hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Oh, my bad. My bad, girl. You know, the phones don't know how to work. I might just be calling people and stuff. I'm sorry.
You at the beach, right?
Yeah, I hit y'all there. You know, new phone. I was just trying.
Okay.
I made a mistake and hit your number. I'm sorry, but
Savage is talking about you right now.
So that
y'all be good. I'm sorry.
Goodbye.
But
yeah. Mailman, shout out to Mailman. Listen. We already talked about that earlier. As far as the win. I mean, I ain't mad at the card. I'm not mad at the card. Both Savage and I are kind of like, you know what? It's a level of competition. We ain't really fucked up about it.
Yeah.
And you never know how those tables may turn.
She did for the that was one of the principles when she kept calling out Jazz. When she was calling out Jazz, she brought it up a million times. Right? Don't act like she wasn't talking about the shit. She was calling Jazz out forever. Jazz this, Jazz that. So everybody knew what she was talking about. I seen her on the timeline say on multiple occasions, y'all let her stay in the culture and she a cop and all this other stuff. When she tried to flip the shit and then nobody was looking at it the same way. Don't act like she wasn't. Don't act like she wasn't. Because she was on the timeline. You might not have been active on the timeline, Ray, but I was, and I synced it. I synced it.
Saying, but that shit was overplayed. That's like Verb's mom, right? Yep, Verb's mom and DNA is mom handicap. You ain't lying. You are not lying. Some shit is just done. Hold on 1 minute. Let's go through these questions. Folks were hyped when Fit came back. Yeah, that's what I was telling you ago. Yeah, I mean, we were really hyped. Real Queen of the Ring fans wanted to see her. Now, I do understand because, listen, like Ilwa was saying earlier, you know, battle rap is unsight, unseen. If I don't see you, I don't remember you. You got a lot of new fans that have gotten that's privy to female battle rap now, and it could just be because of caffeine. Everybody don't go back and watch the battles. So if you're not going back to watch the battles, you really don't know what's going on. You see this person, you hear some, you know, you hear some little chatter, and you go and you want to see the battles, whatever the case may be. Although, you know, Farron was on Queen of the Ring, but you would have to go back to do that. You know what I mean? To pay attention. But ultimately, long story short, I want this Gaddis and Jazz battle. I feel like Jazz ain't running from no smoke. I feel like Jazz is not running from no smoke.
Gaddis and Jazz battle. I'd rather see Gaddis versus Jazz. I think it's a way better battle. I think it's a way better matchup. If she don't battle Gaddis, I need to see Jazz Couture. It's a rack of battles I'd rather see Jazz take over. Jazz and Couture is the GOAT battle. That's the GOAT battle right there. I want to see
Jazz and I wanted to see Fit too. I'm not mad at that. I wanted to see Fit too, but the diva shit, I ain't really with. The diva shit, I'm not with. You know what I mean? I feel like, come on now. This is your chance to make your way on some other shit. And I feel like if Misfit would have played her cards right, we would have seen her more.
See,
I feel like we could have seen her on the Kings and Queens. And the money that you wanted to make, I feel like that money, because Jazz does not battle as much. I feel like if Fit wanted to battle more, she could have. I feel like they would have put her. They could have put her on a Ultimate Madness, on a Kings versus Queens. I feel like she would have done that.
But see, I think what Fit messed up is like the pocket watcher. Because when she telling everybody that she agreed to the battle already and all this other stuff, and she had everything ready to go, and then Jazz got what she got, and then she wanted to double back and say, "Now I want this." I think she played herself with that.
Oh shit. And here comes the Royal Rumble. Hold on, Ray. It's coming to you right now. I'm putting it in the chat. Oh shit.
Look, listen. This nigga gonna be back at the forward plant. I don't give a flying fuck. I'm tell you this. Take your ass down there with Bishop, pick some cotton, nigga. I'm tell you this, right? No one gives a fuck about that shit.
Ray, I just put it on YouTube in the chat.
Let's go. I want to hear this shit. I want to hear what he has to say. Mr. I don't be on the timeline. I want to hear what Mr. I don't be on the timeline got to say about the shit that be on the timeline. I want to hear the shit. Because he don't be on the timeline. So if you don't be on the timeline, how you going to tell me what's on the fucking timeline? Yo, you think he gonna cap? Yo, this nigga gonna put on the cape, turn Superman. Ray about to turn to Superman. Yo, you know Ray making sure they don't build that wall.
Oh shit!
Pull up, man. I want to hear this. I want to hear this reasoning.
Oh, that's amazing music. Okay, Ray, it's in the chat. That's amazing music. Ray, it's in the chat. Hold on 1 minute. Oh, go ahead, amazing music. I'm just trying to get Ray up here too. Can he hear us?
I don't know. He ain't saying that. You gotta make sure you ain't muted. I don't know. I'm not hearing it, but no, I'm not excited for Misfit doing anything. I'm really not. I'm excited. I want to see Jazz. I want to see Jazz with Gaddis. I want to see Jazz with Couture. Jazz got a lot of good matchups that she could take. I'm not really clamoring. I really don't want to see the Fit battle at this point because I feel like it's run its course, and I'm going to just be disappointed and I'm going to be blown because we waited all this time for it. It's going to turn into some shit. because honestly, that's how I felt about Surfing Lux. I was really disappointed because we waited like almost a whole damn year for that battle because it kept getting pushed back, and then it was like, yo, this is a blow. I waited almost a year for this shit. Like I don't want to be like that. So I'm already past it. I know they eventually gonna book it, but it's not gonna hit the same. I'd rather Fit go battle somebody else. I'd rather Jazz battle Gathers and build it back up. Like Fit needs to catch a body about this time. Fit catches a body and builds it back up because it's like, yo, but you just not being active. You ain't battling nobody because you sitting out waiting for Jazz, and Jazz got other options. It's not making your case to get this bag that you want worth it. It's like, why are we gonna give you this bag and you're not even building nothing besides you just saying you need to see Jazz? Like, come out here and whoop one of these numbers. If Fit came out here and whooped Casey, let's say Fit comes out here and whoops Casey, she's about that shit. That's an automatic storyline because she whoops Casey. Jazz gotta see her. She gotta see her, and it automatically counterpulls her up into the Woman of the Year talking. They're like, damn, Fit just came out here and whooped Casey.
And then you get the bag, and then you're getting multiple bags because it's keeping you consistent on the platform.
But it's like this: you're sitting out and you wasn't the bag to begin with. You can't not be the bag and sit out to become the bag.
That's the bag.
Jazz was always that's right. Jazz was always the bag. You can't not be the bag and then think you're gonna also turn to the bag. It doesn't work that way
at all.
Like, nah, I'm about to put some bread on. Man, yo, where's Ray? Ray talked all this smack, and he's ready to go ahead and eat all these chalupas for Fit, and he ain't done shit yet. Come on, Ray. Like, but I just want to see it. I just want to see it. It's like Fit needs to. Everybody talking about Jazz need to come outside. Fit need to come outside.
All the fellas done pulled up.
What we got here?
How's everybody doing?
What's up?
We're good.
I'm just sitting here waiting on Ray. I really want to hear this shit. I'm really wanting to hear this shit Ray got to say.
I want to hear this shit too, because Ray may go take a lunch break and get his ass up here.
Talking shit.
Good look, right? I'm chasing. Right. First off, I think I'm feeling disappointed in Ray already, right?
Yo,
I'm disappointed. Tell you why I'm disappointed? Because we always talk about Black Lives Matter, and it seems like Ray's about to cross over now. He's about to cross over.
Ray is the same person that sat up here when I was here the last time and tried his best to convince me that everybody still wanted to see T-Top versus Swamp. And I told him then the battle had lost its luster. The same way that this Fit and Jazz battle is over and done with, it's played out. Nobody don't give a shit no more.
Look at
at all.
They just don't give a damn. Fit blew the biggest thing that what if Big K had jumped out and said, "Oh, I got paperwork on you, nigga. I got some paperwork on you, Adi."
Right.
If he had jumped out, he didn't do shit else during that battle, but turn around and throw out that damn paperwork and lost.
Can you hear me? Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, hold on for a second. Right? Okay. All right. You're basically saying that the Big K paperwork situation is the only reason why you feel that a lot of people are saying that Big K won that battle, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about the whole Lux third round Calico situation? Because like everybody makes it seem like Lux's third round was so powerful that he won like the whole battle.
Lux won in second, Lux won in second and third.
No. I understand, but listen what I'm saying to you, right? You're saying that Big K's third round. Big K's first round with the paperwork situation, right? A lot of people are saying that the paperwork round was so powerful, right, that Big K won the whole battle. It's the same thing as saying like with the Lux third round with Calico. You understand?
Right.
Like everybody's saying that Lux's third round was so powerful, he won the battle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I was thinking like this, right? If Gaddis was to use an angle versus Jazz, right? If Gaddis was to use like a female version of Lux third round versus Calico, but in a female type of way, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, do you think that she'd be able to at least win like 2 rounds over Jazz? If she were to do something like that.
It's like this. If she uses an angle, it can't be the angle that we've heard unless she does it on a phenomenal level. Because like certain things, it's like this, right? After Mike P had that round against Danny, if you come at Danny with the same point of view, if you can't top that or damn near get to that level, you're not going to win the round because we've already hit the ceiling. So for somebody to hit Jazz with that, it has to have some kind of shock value to it, and I don't see the shock value coming from that because we've already heard it. If I'm telling you this, if it would have hit for the first time in the building, it might have been one of them.
Actually,
knock your ass down.
Actually, here's the thing. Right? Okay, here's the thing. Right? Okay, look, I'm not talking about that whole Jazz is not a virgin. She had sex before, type of angle because everybody already knows that. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, if Gaddis were to come up with a female version of what Lux did versus Calico, but from a female's perspective, right? You know what I'm saying? Do you think she'd be able to win the battle like that? Like you see how Lux broke down Calico as far as him as a black male without, a father in the home, and how generationally that messes up most black men, right? What I'm saying is, if Gaddis, what happened?
I said anything's possible. I say this, anything's possible, right? But the whole thing is this, right? It has to happen. It's one of the things that you have to see it to believe it for it to happen. But when you come to these rounds, it takes a lot to really get somebody out there with a knockout round. We haven't had just a knockout round in a minute. Okay, a lot of times when people have these knockout rounds, they usually come in the third, so it makes you look at the battle differently. BK's one of the few that's actually had it in the first. But I know this for a fact that when that battle first happened, everybody had Big K losing that battle until after the fact, and that's what I'm saying. So that angle didn't really hit till after the fact, and people start saying, "Oh, damn, what did all they really do?" Then like, okay, now we start having some revisiting history. But as far as this whole Jazz thing is like, I need more. I need more than just like, some call outs. Fit dropped the ball when she came on when she went on this tour talking about how she ready to go and that Jazz ducking her this and that. And then when Jazz says she's ready to sign the paperwork and she's ready to go, Fit doubles back and says, No, I need more money. Nah, you've been on the last year.
Initially, I believe it was Jazz, and then Jazz got right, and then it was official.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, then it was.
But see, that's the thing. Jazz from the beginning said the same. She said, I need my time and I need my money. Jazz story stayed the same the whole time.
I understand. Savage. I get you. Right, here's the thing, right? I've noticed that Jazz has been doing the Mook / Lux / Surf thing where she's holding out until the bag gets big enough, and then she'll take the battle and do the typical, "Oh yeah, even though I lost, I got paid $30,000, so I still won in the end." Talk. You know what I'm saying? We all know that's what a lot of these dudes be doing. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop acting like that's not what Hollow and the rest of them are doing, because a lot of people try to shit on Hollow's name or try to shit on Surf's name or shit on these people's names, and it's weird to me because y'all the same ones that go to these events and turn to groupies when you meet these people. But anyway, at the end of the day, I just find it real kind of strange how that be happening. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like how a lot of dudes be like shitting on the battlers, but then it's like.
Yo, Ray, look, right? Ray up here, when we try to build
hold on. Wait. Hold on. Because you've been on here for 2 hours and 43 minutes. I just got here. Let's go ahead and put this in perspective.
God damn.
Let's go, Ray.
First of all,
nigga just came in here trying to shut shit down. I hear this. Go ahead, bro.
First of all, when we was all on Twitter, and Misfit did our numbers versus Farrah. The battle everybody wanted to see next was Misfit versus Jazz. Negotiations broke down a couple of times, and then we ended up seeing Misfit versus Official. Misfit beat Official, but people tried to sweep it under the rug. Misfit did beat Official. People tried
I
to
would say
sweep that shit
2-1
under the rug,
debatable. You know what I'm
Savage.
saying?
We not
Depending on. I would say
about
like
to
that's
play.
a 2-1 debatable. Either one.
Hold on, because everybody wanted to hear this. Misfit beat Official. Everybody tried to sweep it under the rug. Then what ended up happening was Misfit was not pocket watching Jazz. That's another lie Savage was up here saying.
She wasn't pocket watching the bitch. Just
Let me hold on. You talked for 2 hours. Hold on. Misfit was not pocket watching Jazz. The reason why the battle didn't happen is because they tried to pay her lower than the Farrah battle. That's why she pulled out of the battle. She said it herself. She said she made $9,000 off the Farrah battle. They tried to pay her $4 versus Jazz. And she said no. She was like, this is what y'all really want. So then the breakdowns happened again. Now, let's talk about this revisionist history that you're trying to write on Twitter. Hold on. Because everything you saying is all false, bro.
It's not.
Active on. Hold on. Listen, I wasn't that active on Twitter, but I was reading everything. You're talking to a guy that loves to write. I read everything. Now, when Fit turned around and said, I don't care about this battle no more, and when Fit turned around and said, I don't care about this battle, because that's why she put out the information that Jazz was a dispatcher, because she said she didn't care about the battle no more. We all know this to be fact. Hold on. Here's the thing about Twitter. If don't nobody delete their tweets, you could go back and look all of this up. Cause she said, you know what? I don't even give a damn about this battle. Y'all sat up here and let a cop in the culture. That was what her tweet was. I don't care about this battle. Y'all let a cop in the culture. Now you said that the angle didn't hit like that. Savage. After Misfit put that information out that Jazz was a quote unquote cop, even though she's a police dispatcher, why is it that every battle rapper had used that bar in one of their bars? If the angle didn't hit, you claim the angle didn't hit like that. Why was it that every battle rapper after it came out used that in one of their bars?
It is time to rebuttal. Okay, first of all, you're wrong. Second of all, you're wrong. Third of all, you're wrong, nigga.
Rebuttal? No, don't tell me I'm wrong. Rebuttaling.
Because Misfit, last thing she said was, I want the same money as Jazz. That's pocket watching. Tell me that's pocket watching. That's exactly what she said. She said, I want the same thing as Jazz got. That is pocket watching, nigga. That is pocket watching.
Did she, hold on, but did she not say that they tried to underpay her for what she got paid for Farrah? Yes or no?
That's what she
yes
said.
Or no will suffice.
That's what she said. But
okay, then, thank you. So, okay,
wait a minute.
What else is there to rebut?
No, listen.
I got a question. Hold up, Savage.
I want the same money as Jazz. That is pocket watching. I don't care about this fair shit. She said, I want to same her words.
Listen to what you just said. I came here with facts, and you turned around and said, "Oh, I don't care what she said. She also said this."
No, I'm saying
two things can be. Hold on, two things can be right. Did she or did she not say? Hold on. Again. Yes or no? Did she or did she not say that they tried to undercut her for the Farrah battle and pay her less? Yes or no?
Wait. After she got the backlash about the money thing, that's when she tried to double back with that shit. She tried to double back with that. Okay.
She said the Farrah situation first before she even said anything else. What are you talking about?
When Jazz agreed and she said, "Oh, Jazz said, I don't care about the money," and Jazz said, Fit wants the same money, because Jazz came out and said something about the money first. And when Jazz came back, that's when Fit tried to double back with us saying, she said, I want the same money as Jazz. Fit said she wants the same money as Jazz.
But wait a minute. Time out. Hold up. Because for one, wasn't the first holdup of the battle the fact that they wouldn't give Jazz the time that she wanted to prepare for the battle? Wasn't that the first holdup?
That was the first holdup, yes.
Okay, then the second holdup was the fact of the money. Am I right about that?
They tried to underpay. They tried to underpay her, and that's when she came out and said, "I made 9,000 versus Farrah. They trying to give me 4 versus Jazz. If Jazz supposed to be the legend of this shit, I need to be making more money." That's what she said.
That's a fair statement. Now here's where I agree with Fit on that. That was a Queen of the Ring battle. This battle's probably going on caffeine, and it's under the URL umbrella is what it was supposed to have been. Am I right about that?
Yeah, I think they was trying to get it on URL because they didn't want to do it on Queen of the Ring.
Right, because I think at one time Jazz had a tweet that said that it was supposed to have been on a volume.
Yep, it was supposed to be on volume.
And I think it was the volume with Geechee and Goods, if I'm not mistaken. It was the last volume of last year.
It was either the volume with Geechee and Goods or it was the volume prior to that one.
Right. It was whichever one. They were standing on the street corner from Women of Bruce's place. I don't remember which one that was. It was one of them.
Yeah.
But my thing is this. Fit, first Jazz was ducking her according to Fit. Then Fit wants her money. And in between that, Jazz is supposed to be a cop. That cop, while it hit, I'm not agreeing with Savage on that. It hit, but it's played out. It was reckless. And at that point in time, now the battle's not booked. The battle wasn't booked when the shit was first hot. Now she's saying, well, Jazz can't battle nobody but me now. Now here come Gaddis around the corner. Now who's looking like Boo Boo the Fool?
Okay, now let's put all of this into perspective. Nobody was entertaining Jazz versus Gaddis until what Gaddis did to her girl Official this past weekend.
That's true.
And then Jazz pulled the Surf, which is Savage's favorite rapper, and said, "Oh, I don't like how you did my girl, so I gotta stand in front of that. She motivated me to start writing." Jazz say that about every female battler that has put in some work. Oh, they motivated me to battle, and then the battles never come to fruition. Hold on. When my verse stomped the mud hole in Bonnie, Jazz said she motivated me to rap. The battle never came out. When Fit did what she did to Farrah, Jazz said, "Oh, Fit motivated me to rap. I need to come out and see her." The battle never happened. We not about to sit up here and pretend like this. Now, this is what you can yarn all you want, but these is all facts that you can look up. See, you can yarn because you can't rebuttal it, Savage. That's the problem. You can look up all of this. But here's the problem with the fake Charlie Clips yarn and the T-Top yarn you just did. Because everything I'm saying is true. It's all on Twitter. As long as they haven't deleted their tweets, you can pull all of this back up.
Listen.
Now, when she put the cop thing out there, and everybody said, "Well, dang, Fit, you just use your haymaker." That what she said. It ain't no point for me to use it no more. I got other angles. She also said that. But look, let me get Savage. Let me get Savage. You missed that part. You missed that part though, Savage. You missed that. You missed that.
I don't need it. And they come back with it. I don't want to hear that shit. That's bullshit.
Listen.
Hold on. Savage. After it came out, and everybody started using it, Fit stopped bringing up the fact that she was a dispatcher. What are you talking about? After everybody started using it in their battles, Fit stopped using it.
Ray, first of all, you're wrong. You're wrong. Tell you why you're wrong. Because people been calling for Jazz to battle with lots of people, not just Fit. They've been calling for the battle with all these new girls. So you can't act like you're talking about. At one point, they brought up Yoshi. At one point,
hold on, Savage. How long has Fit and Jazz been dancing?
It's been over a year now.
It's been. What you mean? It's been way longer than a year.
It's been longer than a year.
Thank you.
That's been longer than a year. I give credit where it's due.
Bruh.
I just said over a year.
Bruh, do you know how long it's been? Hold on. Wing is sitting on this panel right now. Wing could attest to this. Wing, how long have you and other female commentators been trying to get more women exposed? Tell me it's been longer than a year. Because Savage memory is jacked up.
I said it's been about a year for this Jazz battle.
Thank you. So when you talking about, when you're talking about weight, when you're talking about hold on, because you're trying to bunch everything together. When you're talking about, dog, hold on. You can't, look, it's nothing that you can do about this because I'm speaking all facts, bro. There's nothing you can do, bro.
No. Listen,
hey, Savage, even they're telling you to shut up and let me get my rounds off. They even in the comments is telling you to shut up and let me get my rounds off. You know I got you dead to rights on this one. That's why you're trying to overtalk me. The fact of the matter is this. You're bunching everything together and saying all of this happened within a year. Yoshi was getting hot 2 years ago. All of these new people that they were calling for Jazz, this was over 2 years ago. So nobody was talking about this Fit and Jazz have been dancing around for 3+ years. That battle had been talked about for damn near 3+ years. What are you talking about?
You sound crazy. The fair battle was 3 years ago. The fair battle wasn't 3 years ago.
But in Savage's defense, Ray, yeah, the battle's been talked about for 3 years, but it really didn't get hot until last year, or not last year, 2 years, because it was after the official battle,
like 2019. But listen,
yeah, it was after the official battle.
Cause I'm gonna say this right. Let's keep it being. First of all, who does people want to see Fit battle? Nobody, for real. Nobody's clamoring for a bunch of Fit battles. Jazz has mad options. Fit doesn't. Fit has put herself in a box where it's Jazz or nothing. Jazz has options.
Savage. Hold on, bro. Bro, first of all, you want me to tell you why Jazz has mad options? It's because Jazz even said it herself. Jazz said it herself. She took the approach of two legends.
I told Savage that already.
She saw what two legends did.
I told Savage that
already. She saw what Murder Mook did and what Loaded Lux did.
Savage, I told him that already. These are
facts. That's why Jazz have more options.
Ray, I told Savage that already. With the whole surf move, I told him that already.
She sat back and saw what Murder Mook and Loaded Lux did and knew that they became on-demand battle rappers. If you sit long enough, this is what we get on Danny Myers about. This is what people are starting to get on B-Dot about. If you sit long enough, they start clamoring for you. Now, you're talking about what nobody looking for Fit. Nobody expected Fit to body Farrah, but the body happened and people wanted to see Fit versus Jazz. Nobody, see, this is the thing. Everybody keeps saying nobody asked for these battles, but these battles come up when somebody does something amazing. You're right. Nobody was asking for Fit and Jazz at first, but after Fit bodied Farrah the way she did, they wanted Fit versus Jazz. And Fit even said it. It made more sense. Why? Because you can arguably make the argument that out of all the women battle rappers, Jazz only lost to 2. And that's a hell of a feat in women battle rap.
Ray, listen, Ray. Okay, look. In Jazz's career, bro, from back in the Queen of the Ring days, bro, like, you know, she has what I like to call like wins, but I feel like they're default wins because most of the people she been battling have been messing up or choking here and there. You know what I'm saying, Ray? So, but hold on.
Default wins. I can't call them
listen,
default wins.
Listen. This is the thing. That's just my opinion of it. You know what I'm saying? Now, at the end of the day, the thing I noticed also that Jazz be doing is like she'll go to these events and stuff. You feel me? And like be seen on camera with the interviews and stuff like that. That's something that people like, let's say like a JC don't really do that much, or like other people like that don't really do as much. You know what I'm saying? That's why if Jazz says, "Oh, I want to battle Gaddis or I want to battle Misfit," that blows up and people get super excited for it. You know what I'm saying? Versus JC saying, "I want to battle Lux or I want to battle Surf," people gonna look at it like it's not really as exciting because we don't really see JC like out there like that. How Jazz is out there like that at these events back to back. You know what I'm trying to say,
I disagree with that because hold on. When JC first said that he wanted Lux. When JC first said he wanted Lux, I remember you could go down the timeline of damn near every media. This even when what's the name was around, Rome DMV. Everybody told JC to sit down. They said, JC, don't start taking battles on top of battles. Sit down. JC didn't want to sit down, and when he lost to T-Top, we all remember. Because JC was on the road up until he ran into T-Top. And T-Top even said it in his bars. You ain't seeing Lux after this one and beat JC.
Yeah.
The talk stopped.
He took T-Top, then he took that Twerk L when Twerk on the small intestine, and then when he battled Top, and Top had a little dance out there, and that dancer just eated him, and Turbo had to go back to breaking with Ozone.
So everybody, I'm trying to figure out why ain't nobody used that angle versus T-Top yet, because I think that'd be a funny angle. But go ahead.
Wing. Okay, I want to know your opinion on the Your Honor guy, because I saw the battle with him and Don Marino, and Don Marino won the battle. You know what I'm saying? Because of course, Honor messed up and everything like that, right? I'd like to know, like, okay, do you feel that Your Honor should actually like retire and just like stop battling? Because like every time he be battling, he be messing up, and it's like there's a lot of other people that I feel
amazing.
Like
you asking Wing hate Your Honor?
No. Listen. I understand. Yes. No. Hold on.
I don't listen. I don't hate him. I don't hate him. Here's the thing. I don't hate him. But when you start making comparisons to him and O Solo, I have a problem with that. You put him in a box that he cannot fill, especially when he's coming in and he's still learning his craft. Now, I will say I liked him, early on, but the constant stumbling, the constant choking, the material started to I feel like maybe he had been maybe a 2-hit wonder. I won't even say one. Two-hit wonder.
Like, listen. Here's the thing.
That's all. He hasn't done anything else to impress me.
That Luke Castro battle made Yana's whole career. And
but here's the thing.
That's why he
made him go viral. It was the swamp battle that made his career.
But see, now it's like this. He got on because of swamp, people. But there's that when he went viral, when he made that moment, that's what said, hey, we gonna keep fucking with him because he might have a potential to do this again. And it was
but that's the problem. That's the problem, Savage. That's the problem because at the end of the day, what about all the other battlers on other leagues, like like the LL Cool J guys and Riggs, and like all the other ones, and that are battling on different leagues, and it's like they're not being able to get that shot on UL because you got people like him and all these other guys who are messing up. You know what I'm saying?
Miss VA has a point with this one. She said, Your Honor said that wins don't matter. And that's true because wins right now are starting not to matter.
No. We're not doing that.
Hold on. Hear me out. The reason why I'm saying why it's looking like wins are starting not to matter is because you have us who is the old guard that's like, yo, my man lost 5 times. Get him the fuck out of here. Let him sit down for a minute. Let him recharge his battery. But then you also have the new guard that's coming in and saying, oh, well, he had dope moments, so I want to see him again. Okay. Like, for instance, the reason why I think P put together this whole thing, and this is just my take on this. So what I'm about to say has nothing to do with the Breakdown Crew, has nothing to do with Wing, Savage, or anybody else. This is just my take. The reason why P put together this whole put your career on the line kind of thing and all of this
retirement card
is because of the simple fact he don't want to get labeled for doing bad business with these guys. Think about it. It's the Gwitties, the Spanish Harlows, and everybody saying, yo, P has been doing bad business. P has been doing bad business. I beat this person. Why am I not on URL? P is on some, okay, well, this is what I'm willing to do to y'all. If y'all can win these quote unquote battles versus these quote unquote people, then I'll give y'all bigger looks. Mind you, P has also said that he is not the only person that books battles over there, but he's promising all of these looks. Then he turns around and say, but if y'all lose, y'all cannot be active for 8 months. Basically telling them, y'all can go battle somebody else. Don't call me.
No, Ray, that's wrong.
Gwitty,
listen.
Gwitty and the underdogs was 24 months.
Exactly, 24 months.
On the league that the ones that have bigger statuses was 8 months.
I'm gonna say this.
So
this
your honor would have your honor's Jack Boy Drugs. They sat down for 8 months. The Gwitties, who else was in this? The Gwitty,
Brooklyn Carter,
Brooklyn Carter, Young Honor,
all of that. But it was a smart
Don
move.
Marino
said that he's not battling.
It was a smart move. It was a smart move by P to remove all of the negative out the way because everybody is not saying P is doing bad business. It's just a certain few. But like hold on. But you know how the world works. If you get enough people saying something negative, that seems to amplify more than the positive. So P could put a bunch of dudes in front of the camera and they could say, oh, P does great business. P put me in this match with this person or that person. People aren't caring about that. People only caring about the bad business. So what P is doing, and I think it's a smart move on his part, is to say, okay, I'm about to bunch all of you up who's saying I'm doing bad business, get all of y'all out of here. Because think about this. Even though he tried, when they had the debate with him and Cuban on Black Compass, even though P was trying to play neutral, you saw P kept throwing little shots at Gwitty during the whole thing.
Ray, I'm gonna tell you why he's doing that. Ray, I'm gonna tell you why he's doing that, bro. At the end of the day, let's be always honest here, bro. Like when it comes to the Goonies and P, yes, we all know they're cool and they're friends and all of that thing like that. So of course, we all know behind the scenes, P's gonna look out for them. You understand? Now it's the same thing with let's say like a Rum
Nah,
Nitty
I
or
didn't get into it.
BG.
I'm gonna
No,
break
no,
it
no,
down
no.
to you.
Hold on. Let him finish.
Hold
I
on.
like where he's
All right.
going with this.
Twerk, Rum Nitty, Geechee Gotti, we all know that they're like main like new superstar type of guys. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you like Twerk or don't like Twerk or whatever the case may be, right? At the end
Yeah.
of the day, it's like we know that Smack and Beasley and them are gonna always, look out for the Rum Nitties and the Geechee Gottis and the Twerks and those type of people like that. You understand? Just like Surf and Hitman, we all know this already, bro. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ticket sellers, those are the big name type of guys. Now on P side, we all know he has the Goonie situation as far as like he's gonna help them, regardless. Because it's like people have to realize, bro, even if you sit down Cuban or drugs or Cuban drugs or like what's the other guy's name? Cuban drugs or Jack Boy, right? I told Wing in the comment that they're gonna be okay because they have smaller leagues to fall back on for 8 months. The whole retirement card doesn't make sense to me because why is it the other guys like the Don Marinos or like the Oops, why do they have to fall back for 24 months versus Cuban drugs and Jack Boy? They can fall back for 8 months if they lose. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Because hold on, let me
I
break
think
it down.
Don Marino. I don't know that Don Marino was one of those people.
Nah, Don Marino.
I think Don Marino
According to P, he asked Don Marino, but Don Marino gave a hesitant yes. Like he wasn't sure if Don Marino was in it, but he gave a hesitant yes.
Ray, let me say this because we kind of varying off from the top. The thing is about the wins matter. Jack broke it down like this. It's a simple fact. It's this. When people say wins don't matter, it's all fan based. Okay, these guys not getting.
It's who you know, bro. It's who you know. It's who you know, bro. It's who you know. It's who you know. Come on, stop it, bro.
Hold on. Go ahead, Savage. Wait. Go ahead, Savage.
Let me finish. Because it ain't about that. Some of that is, some of it ain't. But I'm telling you what it is.
It is 100%.
Hold on, wait. Let him finish. Go ahead, Savage. Go ahead.
Right. The thing is, because Jack said it. He said, when y'all say this person lost, why you keep getting booked? This person lost, why you keep getting booked? And then you look at the algorithm and it says that the views go up every time this person battles. It doesn't matter if they want to lose. If every time this person battles and you all keep turning in, the fans keep watching, they're going to keep getting booked. Okay, so you say, how does this person lose?
Right. Well, and he used that example. He used that example with drugs.
Yeah.
Actually, on Cap's show, he used that example with drugs because Cap said that I feel like you lose your battles.
But it's like
yeah.
But see, here's the problem with the algorithm. And this is why I don't like that. Look, I'm an undercover geek myself. But here's the thing with algorithms, and even Shannon Sharp have said this when it comes to football. A lot of people have said this when it comes to basketball with algorithms. People like to see train wrecks too.
Ouch.
That don't mean that they're exciting. People like to see think about it. Remember when we was growing up? I don't know if y'all had these in the hood, Wayne, in Oakland. But who remember the Faces of Death snuff films?
From the suburbs.
Who remember the Faces of Death snuff films? People was paying to watch people die. Just because people are paying for that kind of stuff, or people like to slow down to see a train wreck or slow down to see police brutality, that don't mean it's exciting. So that's the problem what I have with algorithms. Oh, well, because people are tuning in to see this person, people probably just want to see that person get his ass whooped.
That also, but it's a Floyd
Mayweather. So that's the thing.
And
it's like,
I ain't even gonna front. I like bodies in battle.
And that's the thing, because remember we had that debate before where me and you both said we love to see bodies. Mike and everybody else said they don't like to see bodies like that. I said I love to see them. I go back every now and again, every couple of months to watch Hitman versus Arsenal. I do. I love to see a body.
Listen, is it a conflict of interest with the whole P being cool with certain battle rappers and looking out for him? Sorry about that. Okay, a conflict of interest for P looking out for certain battle rappers, you know what I'm saying, as far as like the Goonies and those guys right there, versus like up and coming battlers, right? Like battling on URL if he's not cool with those particular people, he's not gonna try to like look out for them or at least give a helping hand to them. You understand, right?
But my
That's what
thing
I'm
is,
saying from my point.
No. He makes a great point because no matter how much of a business person you try to be, you're going to play some kind of favoritism to somebody. Like I tell people, when you come to football or even basketball, the referees is go placate to the stars more than they go placate to the regular players. They're going to placate a little bit more to the stars, even though they're supposed to call the game down the middle. Even though we know Pete's supposed to call the game down the middle, come on, man. Everybody know he got a relationship with the DMV. So he's going to show a little bit of favoritism on that side. And is it right?
Yeah, but that's bad though. That's bad, Ray. Because here's the thing: if you got brand new rappers coming out from Virginia or Maryland or Baltimore that can actually rap really good, if P's not cool with them, or if they're not, cool with the Goonies, or this one's not best friends with that one, whatever like that, they're not gonna get a chance to get on. Look at Brett Bucks. He's cousins with fucking Tay-Rock, and he got on. You see, because he's cousin with Tay-Rock. You know what I'm trying to say? Like he's cool with Tay-Rock.
You know what the problem is with that also? Here's the problem with that Amazing Music. It's us. It's the fans' fault. Because we told everybody it don't matter unless it happens on URL.
That's what I'm about to say.
We told everybody that it only counts on URL. We told everybody instead of looking at battle rap like how we look at the big three, and I'm talking about cars, how we look at Chrysler, GM, and Ford. We need to be looking at the big three of King of the Dot, RBE, and URL the same way. But it was us. It was the fans that said it only mattered on URL.
But see,
if we looked at the big three equally, then people will be like, oh, well, if I can't get on URL, I don't have no problem going to King of the Dot. I don't have no problem going to RBE. But the problem is when you have some of these new guys that go over to King of the Dot and RBE and they do their numbers, the first thing that media say, he did well over there, but we want to see him over here.
Yeah, just like A-Ward and the whole URL contract thing, right?
I
made the A-Ward and the contract with the A-Ward contract with the URL.
Exactly.
But the thing is, right? When you go over, because I made the same point earlier that people put too much stock in URL. The thing is, when you build your name up in RBE, and that's when they come and poach you. So if you want to actually to be good somewhere else. It ain't to be good on PG, it's to be good somewhere else, and URL come and poach you because now they see you as an investment. So if you want to get that shot, you need to go to these other platforms, perform there, and they're going to come find you. Okay, what these dudes do, they think they put so much into this URL thing, they go join the Lunchables and they get all these vaulted battles that nobody cares about. Where if you would have went over here to RBE or KOTD and you build yourself up, look at you. It's like look at Breed, look at Jay Breed, right? He did a Lunchables. He was in the Lunchables, and they told him he was whack. Then he did his 1SK. The shit was fire on that max out one card, and now people checking for him. That's what you need to do.
But here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that. I thought Jay Black when Jay Black first created Champion, I thought he had something with that. Remember, the first champion of the year was O-Red. O-Red had just as many battles on RBE as he had on URL that year. But now the problem is that the champion of the year switched to how many battles you had on URL. Now,
it went to Gotti and then it went to Killer Jones.
Here's the kicker. If I ain't gonna say ill will, my bad. If let's say A-Ward doesn't still go over to URL no time soon, and ARP keeps booking A-Ward with quality opponents, sooner or later, you cannot deny A-Ward. You're going to have to either put him in the top 5 or the top 3 of conversations for champion of the year. But the problem is that the narrative is only focused on what is everybody doing over a URL. Think about it. Everybody is saying that the top 3 is between Nitty, Geechee, and who was the other person?
Twerk?
No. Danny and T Smoke.
No, because they said somebody said Danny. How they broke it down, it made sense. They was like Danny would be probably like at number 5 right now, but they was just talking about the top 3. Basically, what I'm saying, all five battle rappers were all contracted URL battle rappers. Somebody is going to have to win Champion of the Year that's not active on URL in order for it to make it seem more even again. Because as long as you have everybody on URL, they're going to and fans is going to keep saying it doesn't count nowhere else. It don't matter nowhere else.
Ray, listen. Has Champion of the Year become, biased towards only URL events and URL based battlers? You know what I'm saying? From your standpoint. As far as like, no, Ray, listen, talk about this, bro. Listen, check it out, right? If Pat Stay would have a crazy run, let's say this year, or even like, okay, let's say Pat Stay has a crazy run next year on King of the Dot and is just beating everybody, right? Mm-hmm. Like, do you feel that Champion of the Year, would say, okay, Pat Stay, you had a crazy run that year, we feel like you should be Champion of the Year? Or do you feel that Pat Stay would have to hold on? Or do you feel like
I know how I can answer your question. Go ahead.
Or do you feel like Pat Stay would have to do this? Win all the battles at King of the Dot, go to URL and beat like Lux or Mook or Twerk to then get the Champion of the Year. You know what I'm trying to say? Like you have to go to URL and beat the super mega star person like Hitman or Surf or Twerk or Rum or like Gotti to get the Champion of the Year. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, so listen. This is where I learned how important strength of schedule is. This was before the NCAA college football went into playoff mode. When they implemented the playoffs, when we were still trying to see, okay, who's going to the national championship and all of that. One year, I can't remember what year it was, but it was two teams that had each one loss, and they was going to the national championship. This is when I found out the importance of strength of schedule. That one year, Hawaii was undefeated. Hawaii was undefeated at 12-0. I can't remember exactly what year this was, but I know the teams that was going to the national championships each had a loss. And I said, damn, why the hell is Hawaii not in the national championships? They went undefeated. So I'm doing my research. Boom, found out the importance of strength of schedule. This is what would happen. So let's hypothetically say if Pat Stay was to go undefeated on King of the Dot. And let's say, let's take Chilla Jones. Let's say Chilla Jones goes back on a run. Chilla Jones just lost to Tay-Rock, right? But let's say Chilla Jones goes on another run. By the time we get to Champion of the Year, they're going to look at Pat Stay, knowing he's undefeated, and they're going to look at Chilla Jones. Even though we know Chilla Jones clearly lost to Tay-Rock and has that one loss, then they're going to turn around and they're going to look at the strength of schedule. In your mind, if you think who Chilla battled on URL is not better than the people Pat Stay battled, they're going to give that title to Chilla Jones. Because in their mind, they're going to be like, the best competition is over here. Listen, hold on. But listen, Savage, this goes to my point when I say, again, it was the fans that said it mattered over here. If we'd have treated all three big entities the same or equally, it wouldn't matter where you battled it.
But here's the thing, listen.
Geechee won. Hold on. That happened the second year when Geechee won, was when Ill Will beat Geechee and he beat Av, and he was on that run, and they gave it to Geechee anyway, even though he beat Geechee in the head-to-head. And everybody was like, why didn't Ill Will win? Because they tried to discount his battles not being on URL.
You know what? And I agree with that. I agree with that. Wing will tell you, I was pissed about that. I felt like Ill Will should have won that year.
But here's what you're not looking at, though. It's not necessarily about who the panel is wanting to pick as much as it is the fan vote that carries a bigger percentage. Am I wrong how that works, Wayne?
No.
And you have to remember the league. You have to remember the league owners as well, bro. The league owners also play a factor.
Wing would know more about the criteria than any of us. She sat on
because of Wody and everything. That's what I was saying. Doesn't the fan vote have a bigger percentage than what the panel does?
Not when all them niggas vote for Geechee.
But the year that Geechee beat Will, it was a few that were trying to get Will that win.
No. Actually, I think only one person voted for Will. One person voted for Will and one person voted for JC. but the majority of the panel went for Geechee.
Okay.
So Ray, Pat Stay would have to come to URL, beat Chilla Jones, and then he can finally be like the champion of the year on the URL side, right? You're saying?
What I'm saying is they basically looking at who's stronger on what side. So again, what happened with O-Red, that was a one in a lifetime situation because O-Red had equal battles on RBE and URL when he won champion of the year. But now the pendulum is only swinging strictly to URL. Again, Saint, did Saint even make the top 20?
He was in the bottom 5.
But that's what I'm saying. Did he even make the top 20?
Saint is okay, but he's not crazy like that.
No.
Wait,
this is what you're failing to miss. Saint went on a run, and he didn't even make the top 20.
Well, he made the top 20.
Yeah, but Ray, listen. Bro, relax. Calm down. It's not this serious, bro. All I'm saying, I'm talking about rapping wise. Had nothing to do with the tournament, bro.
Danny said y'all to hurry up her show.
Oh, I didn't even want to be on here that long. I wanted to basically talk this history situation with Savage and Misfit and Jazz, but yeah. But anyway, to wrap this up, because Danny got a show to do. I think the only way that it will make sense is we need a secondary award system.
Not just champion of the year. You mean like another?
Not just champion of the year. We need a secondary award system.
Well, no. What they need people that are not URL affiliated. You have black companies with champions and they both are contracted for URL.
I don't know about who contracted under who, so I ain't gonna say that.
When you judging and you working the event, you basically contract.
Again, I'm not. I don't know who contracted with who. Listen. I'm from the Paul Heyman era when he signed Taz to ECW. All Taz had was a handshake. It was no paperwork. All I had with Wing was loyalty. It was no paperwork. I don't know what they're doing over there. I don't know who signed with who, but that ain't my business. So
if you got one guy hosting and the other guy that's being your judge for your platform, you need people that aren't affiliated in any kind of way because it looks away.
When you say, hold on, you said one guy hosting. What you mean?
Because you got Jay Black that host. Then you got
but champion of the year is Jay Black's.
Yeah, I understand that, but
it's Jay Black's. It's Jay. I mean, the fans would made it what it was by donating. But the champion of the year thing is Jay Black. So I can't be mad at the host for hosting something he created.
I'm saying the people that he's picking, right? When you have two people that's on there from a platform that's also been affiliated with a certain platform, it lends itself to people saying, "Oh, you biased because you work for them," and then you got these two over here. It's okay if Jake Black.
But see, that's all assumption. But hold on. That's all because let's say the next 2 years I'm on the champion of the year panel. Will people go say that I'm affiliated with URL because I was on the champion of the panel a year for 2 years? I mean,
you are judging on Ultimate Matters. You ain't basically being like their main go-to judge last few tournaments.
But you got to also understand. Hold on. Now I got to defend Tony Bro in this, right? Tony Bro. They keep him because he's one of the best judges and one of the best bar breakdown people in the game. I mean, if you do a great job at judging, I'm gonna keep you around.
But what exactly did Polo say? Did you watch the thing? When Polo said exactly, if it ain't on URL, he basically shitted on everything else. Polo basically said that. He basically shitted on everything that wasn't URL.
But it was the fans that have also said that as well. So we became the problem. We said it only mattered on URL. We said forget RBE. We said forget King of the Dot. We said that.
I didn't say that.
What did B-Dot say against Emerson Kennedy? He said that they say it only matters on this plantation. because that's what people were saying during that time and still say today. They act like these other people. That's the same damn reason LL Cool J is not brought up in Champion of the Year contention, because people don't look at it the way it should be looked at, which is the best battler of the damn year.
And I'm gonna ask the same hypothetical question that Tony Bro said. I think either Tony Bro said it or Cola said it. Why the hell is LL Cool J not on URL? All of his battles that he's had, all of his PGs, he smoked shit. There's no way in hell that LL Cool J should not be on URL. But that's all I'm gonna say about that, because Danny got to do her show, and I got to get out of here. I was not expecting to jump on here that long. Wayne, thank you for sending me the link to holla at Savage, because Savage always be saying that bullshit.
My man.
I'm gonna holla at y'all later.
All right.
See you all. Thank you for thank you for letting me come on. You all have a great night.
Assalamu alaikum. But in closing,
I appreciate y'all. We have had a great show tonight. Our usual 3.5 hours, and we love y'all because y'all always here. Blade making moves. Don't play no games. Y'all better show up on time next time. Okay, don't play. But if y'all missed the I'm sorry. Ill Will interview. He was a little spicy. But yeah, make sure y'all pull up. Stay tuned. Danny is coming up right behind us. You know how she do. She be on her bullshit. So definitely stay tuned for that. LL Cool J needs you know what? Absolutely. Look, that may happen. Again, there's a lot of stuff in the works for RBE right now. Y'all got to stay tuned though. But to be honest, the fans make the demands. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all tag them. Y'all let them know what y'all want. Y'all leave things in the comments, in the YouTube comment sections, and shit. You just never know what may happen. That's the way I'm gonna put that. But it's been real as usual. And salute to y'all. And next week we'll be back with our prediction show, Max Out predictions. And hell, Born Legacy is on Max Out. It's on the same day as Max Out.
I'll be there with 30 pages of rhymes. Can't wait.
We'll see how that works. That's gonna be in Seattle, from my understanding. So I'm not sure if that's going to be at a later time, if we're going to be able to see that. I think there isn't a pay-per-view available for that, I don't believe.
For the Born Legacy? That's an app event.
For Born Legacy.
Yeah, that's an app event.
I guess we got to wait. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. So we ain't even going to be able to watch it. Okay, well, never mind what I was going to say. Because I was going to say we can go live and watch that if we can get out of RBE early enough. But since it's an app event, we'll be just watching it and recapping it afterwards, the next day or two. But it's been real as usual. Yeah, watch the Oswald. Shout out to you too. Yeah, watch the rebroadcast so you can, and I got a text from Ill Will. His apologies. His phone, actually, he was in the sun. And that's what I just told him. I said, nigga, you didn't know the sun was beaming behind you? That shit was crazy. And Ill Will talks about his battle with LL Cool J that's coming up too. But yeah, so he said the phone was in the sun, but I'll definitely get with him because I had a couple of more questions. I'll actually get with him in Atlanta and bring y'all back more information. So it's salute. It's always real. And we're going to get off of here.